It's yours.
It's yours.
It's true. Definitely not.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I just turned around and there was a person.
I apologize.
It's all good.
I know what I'm doing now.
I don't.
He might.
So if I did that, that would put me at 0 movement.
Yeah, but I should have picked it. So yeah,
Or I can do that. Oh, it's still gonna be 0 movement, I guess. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Get myself 0 movement. But I will get 1 movement for.
No, you don't, because you're not even power.
Oh. I don't get the bonus for that trick. So yeah.
And you don't move at all.
No, I know I don't move. I was
So
saying I
you are
should.
blocking RJ.
No, he's fine. So he's
You,
staying
you
right
have to
there?
go here and go around him.
This is going one, isn't it?
You can't go like this. You're gonna have to go like this.
That's fine. Are you just seriously not moving?
He's good to block.
I'm
He's
not-
actually blocking both of you.
I can't do anything.
Okay. And you have 5 cards.
I do now.
You played cards specifically to not move.
Yes. Because anything else I played,
That's
To be
fine.
fair, he has to get to turn.
and I didn't have the right cards.
I'm gonna play 2 2s. One where my 3 is and one where my 4 is. But I'm just over here and I don't want to walk over. So then it's 3 over and 2 up.
Well, if you,
Right? Because I'm gonna end up with a move of 5.
what do you play?
2 2s. So a 2 where the 3 is. You just look at it. Right here. So a 2 on the break and a 2 where the 3 is. Alright, so that gives me a move of 5 and a drift of 3.
Oh, that's what you want to play. So yeah, you can do
So,
move forward 1,
1,
drift 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 1.
forward for 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's
So
a
if
really
you
good
weren't
move.
there, I would have ended up there. But
Yeah.
you're a pain in the ass. But it's
That's a really good move.
That's okay.
Should go. That was an awesome move.
It seemed what I had to do. To get
Well, that was a great move.
and now I'm kind of blocking the middle of the path, sort of.
Well, I had to do what I did because I got a drift like eight lanes right after that.
So that works great. So now I'm going back up to 5.
If I do that, my speed is.
I can't go from here to here, right?
This you can.
Okay.
But not until it's your turn.
I know.
Not without playing the right cards.
Yeah, I'm just playing out my movement, that's all.
So I have 6 speed and I'm going towards the right flag. So can I go 1, 2?
No.
You have a speed
No,
of 3.
because you always have to move forward.
You have a speed of 3.
3 plus 3.
Why plus 3?
Because the 3 bonus. So
But you're
No,
not
you
even.
got to be even speed on the dogs.
So you have 3.
Yeah. You only get the bonus if you're even speed.
No.
But if I go just straight, I'm just going to go here.
Yeah, you're in a bad spot because he didn't move.
Right.
So you got to do what she did.
Which is
Because if you drift first, you're gonna stop.
too well.
I have a lot of turn, so I
Yeah.
I cranked around him.
You basically need the same move she has.
You have to make a
I
really.
mean, this is the same.
More or less.
This is
yeah.
as much as I got.
It's 3 with a drift of 2. Movement of 3, drift of 2. Alright,
Well, you can't do it though. You're gonna crash into the back of because you always have to move forward. Your first space has to be here.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you can do one,
1,
and then you can't drift. You got to move. Your other 2 moves have to be to the left.
2.
You can't,
Right.
he
Can't
go
drift
forward
it.
a second
You
one?
can't drift there. See the X.
The line? This
So he
line.
can do that though. Can he go 1,
He's
2,
gonna hit.
and
He's gonna
then
hit
drift?
Travis. No matter what. He's got to move forward 2 before he can drift. So you need to move a 4.
He's got to move. He can
With
move
2
forward
drifts.
3.
He's doing that 3 movement, but he's had
And
to.
2 drift.
He's got to drift though.
He's had to do it
He
twice.
has to drift twice, so he can only move forward once without drifting, which is here. So his next move is going to be drift into Travis
Why can't he go forward?
because he
That's
has to
it.
drift twice.
He's here.
Okay.
He has to drift twice.
He's here, so if he drifts once,
You
he's got to go to the right
just find a way to
twice.
move forward too. I don't know.
If
That's,
he can't go to the right twice,
yeah. Travis stopping really hosed both of you guys, but you had a perfect way to get around it.
but it's just one less square.
Yeah, Yeah, he slowed me down, but he didn't
He
stop
might have hurt.
entirely.
He might have hurt me too.
So
yeah,
this,
and he might be in your way as well.
that's forward 3.
But then you'll crash. 'Cause you're
Correct.
like this.
Get a dent,
Yeah.
which is not good.
You don't want that. You'd be better off running in the air.
Or just playing something with a break and just just not.
Do what I did.
Like a 4 break would be good.
I don't know.
No. If you just do anything here that's, because your break is already 5. So if you do anything 2 or 1 on either one of these, you're just not going to move.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because your break is bigger. So then you're just not going to move. You're not going to.
Sorry, Pepsi. You're not part of the live stream.
Or play a 3 and you just move forward 1, which
Yeah.
Much likely to be the best.
Yeah. There you go. Then.
or you could have done what you wanted before, then you would have been offset and ready to go for the next turn.
I think
Because you're still gonna have to drift.
it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, Travis did not help out the team, the board with
Yeah,
that.
it was a bad play. I mean, it was a good play.
Well, that's bad for us.
It's a very
And
obstructive.
then on the games that I did play, I don't think I took any
We
dents.
played once with with Taylor, and he stopped right here. And then he wouldn't move for 2 turns, and everybody just crunched it right behind him.
So-
We had no cards in there.
If I'm here and I have
Guaranteed him
a
to win
forward
there.
Well, we
one
said-
with a drift one, do
No,
I go
well,
there?
this
or
was
do I
at the
go
beginning of the
through
race.
tree?
He actually he crashed out, but we house rule that said you can't intentionally stop. If you intentionally stop twice in a row, take a dent.
Yeah.
I think the very first game me and you played, I was like, y'all were still back like halfway across the map. I was already at the finish line.
No, we weren't that far. We were
Oh,
one turn
no,
behind.
I don't know. Whose turn is it? So you win. Sure. Okay, so now you are moving 5 with 1 drift.
So we go 1. You don't want to do that. 2, 3, 4. You'll dent if you do that.
You want a bigger break? Or do you have a 5 to put here?
Oh, someone's ruining us. I don't know who. Jamie. No, the camera. It says 1 viewer.
Can I do
All right.
Wait, I can't play the break. I can do the same that I did.
Hello.
I don't know who that is.
Hi.
Can you play a card that's the same number as it was?
Yeah, you can play the same number that was already out.
Okay.
But you have
Yeah.
to play a card.
Okay, so she.
So that's not a bad play.
We're killing dogs.
Whoa. Whoa.
Well, essentially, that's what ultimately going to
Go
happen.
for 1, 2,
Yeah, it's a dog sled race.
Yeah.
But if you crash your sled too many times, your dogs die.
So
And you
then
die.
blue.
totally forgot what I was doing.
So,
Well, because you didn't really know until all these people got out of your way, right?
Kind of.
Okay, so you have a movement of 2 and a drift of 3.
Yeah.
but
So that's a really
don't trust
diagonal twice, right?
3 times. 2, 3, right? It's 5 minus 2 is 3, and I drift 3.
Okay.
So I think I'm still in last place.
yeah, there's square thing that's behind us.
I'm ahead of this row over there.
So I'm gonna need my questions answered before I can play my next.
What's your next question?
I want to know how to get through the trees without dead. So let's say I'm here. If I have a forward of 1 and a drift of 1, do I go there?
You would crash into this tree, or this tree.
Why?
You,
Well, actually, just this tree. Because you got to move forward 1. Wait, where were you? Here? So if you were here, and you have like, you got a movement of 2, you got to move forward 1 and drift 1.
I've seen it in Anita.
you,
What do I have written now?
If you drift 1, you're going to go here, and then you move forward 1, you get this tree.
Okay, let me ask the question a different way because I don't understand the answer.
so,
Is there a possible way to move it all without hitting a tree? And
Yes.
So what would I need to do that?
so if you start it here, you would have
No,
to
that's
have.
So where's she starting now? There's
What
a
do I
lot
need
of,
to
you have a
do?
lot of options.
Okay.
So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So a drift of a movement of 4 with 3 drift. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. A movement of 3 with 2 drift would get you to here.
So right now I have a movement of 3 with 2 drift. I understand I have to play something, but what?
That would get you movement of 3 with 2 drift would be 1, 2, 3 would get you right there.
That's not bad, right? But
not
this
bad.
would be better, so that would be like
Well, it depends better because your next turn you got to get around this tree, which means you're gonna have to drift to the
the
left,
other direction. I
which
can
will
only
start pushing
play
you this
one.
way. Right.
Yeah, so you're right.
So
I'm
this
better
might
off-
be better than
Here
more
you go.
options. What is it?
It says can't crash into the trees, bro. Everyone knows that board games are better than girls, apparently.
What?
Are great.
Oh, board game. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Board games are greater than girls.
Yeah.
So if I were to do this, then I'd go forward 2,
Sorry.
drift 2. Does that put me
I think
here?
I should-
Forward 2, drift 2? No, that's only a drift 1. What would happen if I did this?
Then you'd have a 6 minus 2, so you'd have 4 with 2 drifts.
Ah.
So you'd be 1, 2, 3,
Right.
4. You're gonna crash into that tree.
Come here for a second. 2 seconds. Because you asked. We have 1 viewer and 1 comment.
What happened?
We had 1
We
viewer.
have
and-
2 viewers now
yes.
on this Twitch stream.
I'm just
But
not
the
understanding
twist-
the mechanic.
I know.
You just,
It's a new
when you're
game.
explaining it isn't helping my brain at all, and it's exciting.
So-
So if we do this where it's actually an angle that I can see, and you explain to me, if I'm here and I want to go here, is that forward 1,
You
drift
need
1?
one speed with the drift. So you'd have, let's say, if this was a 3, then you would move here. If this was a 3, you'd have a total of 5 minus. No, sorry, that's wrong. If this was a
Yeah, I
this was
know.
a 1, you'd have 3 minus 2. You
there-
move 1 and you move right to this.
She's not understanding the move mechanic.
Yeah, I just don't understand it. And you guys keep saying the same thing over
Yeah.
and over again, and you're not answering the question that I'm asking. You're just saying it the same way you keep saying it.
Okay.
It isn't the way that I'm
So
understanding.
you're gonna
So I just
What's-
have to
answer your
answer
question.
yes or no.
Okay.
you're gonna get 7. Right now you have 7 speed minus 2, so your total movement
Right.
is 5. You have to move forward 5 spaces, but because the difference is 3, you're gonna 3 of those 5 spaces you're moving forward are gonna be drifting. To
I don't
the
have a
right.
car, so I don't crash into trees. Only in board games. And maybe some video games.
So you cannot move 5 spaces straight. You're gonna have to move 2 spaces straight. 3 of them are gonna have to be to the right.
So if I'm just gonna let me try this. See if I'm understanding what you're saying.
that would give you-
be a movement of 2 and a drift of 1. So I would go 1. No, that's gonna hit a tree, right?
No, you're moving 2.
1, 2,
but-
and then drift 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do the drift and the movement at the same time.
That's what I'm trying
So,
to figure
so this
out.
would be 1 and then 2.
Okay, that's what I was
two
asking.
moves.
Is do you have to move forward and then over?
No.
do it in any
That's what I was
combination.
asking. Is how do you
The
get from
drift-
here to here?
The
And you
drift,
just won't answer
the drift,
question.
the drift changes. The drift changes the way that the forward movement is.
Okay, so you can go diagonal.
Yeah,
and
you go
forward
through
one,
the
drift
tree.
one at the same time.
Yeah, you're not going to hit the tree by
Okay,
doing
that's
that.
what I wanted to know.
Yeah, because you're only
All right.
moving 2 spaces.
That's going to be my move, and I'm going to switch.
Sorry if you can't hear us too well. We're not using
I'm
a
just
quality
trying to
mic.
understand because you just.
Mic, not the best.
I'm just.
Just in
my
case you're
brain
wondering.
works in weird ways.
And we'll move it back if we need to.
We're going to hit the trees back.
Yeah. I'm just need to see it. 'Cause
Well, the trees are going to get a lot of
confusing.
fun.
We're here for a
All
while.
right, who's black? Okay, Vivian goes.
We'll probably be here until about 11 o'clock. I don't know what time it is now, but we'll be here a while.
So that's really going to mess with you guys because I'm stuck in the middle of the trees.
Well, we've still got to get around this curve.
That's true.
Again, not really, because I can go here and drift this way. I can go here and drift that way.
You
And
could crash through a tree. It
So
might
you
be more
can
traffic.
never drift both directions at the same time.
No, you're only going to go lean one way or the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. That's going to be
So,
really interesting.
for those of you watching, we're in Crystal City in Arlington, Virginia, and at an area called The Landing, and we're having a board game meetup for Labor Day.
it started at 11, so we've been here playing it. There's a few other games we've played. Only 2 got live streamed. This is the second one.
This game is Snowtails.
Yeah, he's familiar with Snowtails apparently.
3 is 3.
Yeah, Snowtails. Oh, you know what? Let's put the box at the other end.
Right?
I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
Your drift is 2, so 1, 2, yeah.
Wait, did I only get 2 moves? Am I right behind it? Once I start hearing it. 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a great move.
I'm like, I need to calculate your drift, but you're also your movement. And
Where is? I'm asking you.
What?
I feel like I should go next. I'm not sure. I think I'm actually in the lead.
I want to say it goes to closest to the red, I want to say.
Yeah, I feel like you're in the lead.
Yeah, I think blue goes next,
Sorry.
not green.
He's invested now. He wants to know why we're arguing about crashing into the trees in this game.
We should
You've
just
never
crash
seen the game before.
Well, you can't see the box, but unfortunately, it's called Snowtails.
Alright.
All right.
I think blue
I'm
goes.
gonna go next.
Yeah, I think blue goes because you cut the corner there.
enough that I can.
It's
It seems like this one goes with that and that one goes with that.
It's a dog sled racing game, and
Yeah, there's so
we're racing
many.
around the tracks. Start is back here,
so many.
finish is over here, and we got to be the first sled across the board. And trees are just an obstacle that we have to avoid hitting. If we hit it, we get dents in our sled, 5 dents in our dogs, and I die. Snowtails, yes,
It's a good crew.
that is correct. Made by Renegade Games.
Okay. I think this is what I want to do.
If it stays out, it stays out.
I can't see it anyway, so.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. I thought the box is next to her. No, on the other side of it.
Put it lean it up against the pick. I mean,
They still want to be able to see
Can't
it.
see it. And
All right, that doesn't
I'm
matter.
afraid when it's
Just
coming
get out of the way.
over, when there's cars here, it's going to mess for.
Just so you can see.
That's the box. All right, so I'm gonna do 6 with 2 drift to the right
Yeah.
Okay.
and -2 brakes, so I get 4 movement. So
So 4 and 2.
1, 2.
You get a hand size of 5 every time you make a dent. You have to remove one of your cards from your hand and put a dent in. It's just a filler card. So you have one less card to work with.
1, 2, 3.
So when you get all
I'm gonna
5,
get there no
you
matter
physically
what.
can't play cards, so you have
But that
to
way, I
crash.
guess I don't. Oh wait, I can do this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can only move 3 anyway. So I'll end up there and I won't crash into
It's you, right?
Yeah.
Whether or not you crash, you don't take a damage, though, right?
No, no.
Well, but it would affect me drawing cards.
You just don't get to draw cards.
But I
So
do get
when
to
you
draw
don't
cards when I'm
crash-
going 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4 movement from here. So I went 1, 2, forward, and then I drifted twice to the right, 3, 4.
So if I did this, let me see, if I did that, that would be 3, 5, 6, 7. Minus, I say I can do that.
You're not.
She won't be there when.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of the way first, but how far am I going? That's the question.
Probably only like one space.
Either 1 or 2, but probably just 1 is better for me to then take off the other way.
Let's move the
So if
camera.
I end up over here,
Action.
so I can either end up here or here.
Yeah. We'll adjust it as we get to that part of the board. Because they're,
Up there, it's going to be hard for me to get out.
Wait, are these tracks random?
I'm trying so you can see, can't see the bottom
Yeah,
one right now.
This track was random.
He made it very long and difficult.
This is a
On
difficult
purpose.
track.
Yes.
And just so you know, we're using a cell phone to figure this stuff out, camera-wise. We'll adjust it as we move around the board. Now I gotta think what I'm gonna do. So, if I did that, that's fine. And I can only do 1 card unless I'm playing all the same, right?
Right. You have to have pairs.
Well, I got 2 here.
Yeah, yeah.
It would have to be 2 like 2 5s.
These have to match to get the bonus speed.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't do that right now considering your place on the board.
Well, no, I can do this as 5 6. That would give me a movement of 1, and it would be 1 to the right.
Yeah.
And I want 1 to the right. That's the best thing I can do right now.
You're making it really tough on him.
I know. Can't see it, but there's a yellow piece that's getting screwed.
Yep.
Pretty hardcore.
You need 3 movement forward with 2 drifts.
Three movement forward with 2 drift.
So,
So he just needs. Which drift does he need? He needs right
To the
drift?
right.
So you need a 5 there.
Yeah, but I also need a different break, right?
No, you have a 5 break.
Yeah.
You would
You
get
put a
3
5
movement.
there. That's 3
So you
movement.
have 8
That's two
minus
movement.
5.
That's
It's 3
two
movement with 2 drift.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got 2 movement though. No, he's got 3 movement with 2
8
drift.
minus 5 is 3.
Yeah, 3
that's
movement,
exactly
2
what you
drift.
need.
That's exactly
And then what's
what
my
he needs.
bonus?
You don't get a bonus. You only get a bonus if these match.
the top 2 in
1,
front.
2.
No, your first drift is going to be here.
Yeah.
I thought you had to go straight before you
Because
could
of
drift.
these angles make it so. Oh yeah, you actually do. You're right. Here you have to go straight first. So you have to go 1, 2, 3.
Okay. And that's it?
Yeah. So you would have been. Yeah. These angles make the drift. I mean, you can drift side to side because you're still moving forward.
Tiny
See
bit.
right here.
I can't
you're
move
moving
anywhere.
forward a tiny bit.
Okay, so is it deep? Can we all go through?
Where? I can't go to the right?
To two.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
green.
you can go to the right because it's still
Or
moving
no, you just
forward.
passed
No,
him.
green's
so he
already
already
gone.
See, because you're not.
Oh, yeah,
The
right.
reason you can't do it here is because
They're all
you're
equal,
across
yeah,
that
yeah.
line.
Yeah.
But there's a space.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't work. I was gonna say movement of 1, a drift of 2, but that's okay, right? So that just means I only move 1 and I go that way, and the other drift we don't care about, right?
Yep.
Right.
Okay, done.
Maybe we should put the ending over here.
Yeah, no, I think this is too long,
this is a
man.
really
This is
long
really way
board.
too long.
We're
New
gonna
players, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
We're gonna
you
invest
made
our
this
time
very,
into
very
this.
Do you want to
challenging.
leave it here?
Well, I thought Pat was good at playing, and we liked it. We played before, so
Oh,
we liked the
is
challenge.
his name Pat? I thought it was Dave.
I just think since
I like that.
Well, see, once we get around this, then it starts to make sense. And then the rest is good a lot.
It's just the trees. Once
I
we
just
Trees
think the,
really mess me up.
the
Like,
track
my
just
brain
looks like
just
too
doesn't
long for me,
work.
especially since I'm like trying to learn, man.
Well, that's not how we start. When we first played this, when we first learned it, we played on a long map. That's the only way we learned.
We can change if you're getting really tired of it.
We'll put it with the four.
Okay.
I think we should.
I think it should start speeding up.
Yeah.
The first turn is usually complicated.
And once you get past the trees, because usually there's one player that just pushes through all the trees and says "fuck you." Pardon the language. I think that's, he hadn't said nothing new. He's like, "Oh, you dogs die?" I was like, "Yep."
I need a drift for a drive, right?
Yeah.
So 2 drift.
I mean, you
go to the
could go
outside.
this way too.
I need 3 movement, so 6, 3. I could get 2 there.
Why do you need 3?
And then I have 2 drift to a drive. 1, 2, 3. Right?
There you go.
Oh man, that
I like
hurts
it.
me. Okay, this.
Oh yeah, if there's some left, go for it.
So it's kind of
There should be plates if you need some. I don't know what's left in the boxes, to be
But I
honest.
still don't get the texture.
Okay, go for it.
Well, it's whoever's in front that hasn't gone yet.
Yes.
So, like, now it's blue.
Yeah. That's not going to be what I need.
Golf rules, right? Whoever's closest to the cup.
Yeah, whoever's closest to red,
Yeah,
Or
that's
the
it.
inside track,
Yeah, then check it.
which is
which is red. Until you're here. It's not.
and it's yellow. Yeah.
So I know what I'm going to do next. Should make everyone behind me happy.
Yeah.
Since we have bottled them up. They just can't do much until they get out of the way. They all they can do is queue up.
But I'm glad I got into this game because otherwise I'd probably get into Avalon. I like it,
Are
but
they
I don't
playing Avalon?
They started earlier. We might have to see if we can get after this is over. We may get into early for Avalon. We'll just adjust the difficulty level.
We could put the finish, you know, we take this out and put the
Alright.
finish
I'm gonna
here.
do
Yeah.
this.
Yep.
Changing my brake.
No, we can add a curve. I'm still. If we're gonna do that, take out the trees at the end. Let's add at least a curve before we do that.
You said
Let's
that
just
'cause
keep playing.
Avalon's too loud for you.
I like
So I got 3 with 2 drifts. So we're gonna go 1 drift, 2, 3 drifts.
Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it.
So,
but I don't like it as much because I like
my turn.
And it
So
didn't
how
hit me.
can you drift? You can't drift more than you can go forward. No, you have a 3 and 3.
Your
You have
drift
3 and
affects your
3.
forward movement.
Yeah.
You're always moving forward. So I have 3 forward movement. 2 of those forward movement
Are diagonal.
go to diagonal.
Okay.
But you just do it in any order. You don't have
Right.
to do it all 3 forward and then 2 to the right or whatever.
That's where you're going?
Yeah.
Did you play a card?
Yeah.
I still have to play
You have to
cards.
play a card.
Oh, well then I was gonna.
There you go.
Oh, actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm gonna swap this out, and I'm gonna do a 2. That's in my hand. Sorry. Change that to a 2. So I get 2 movements to the right.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go. Okay, so everybody's gone, right? Or
If
did
you had a 2, if you had a 3, you would
Yellow
have
go?
blocked him.
Did you go
Yeah, I
forward?
did.
No, I need to go now.
Okay. Alright, you go.
I just do the 3.
Now that everybody's come up and gotten in your way.
Now we got 2 viewers again. I don't know who the.
You're kind of hooked. There's only so far you can
I did tag Renegade Games in the tweet. I figured that way they'll at least
No,
know.
because he can get, if he gets multiple drift in like a 5, he can like 2 drift on a 5 or a 4.
So I think I have
So what
this-
about? So you're saying this is better?
That's actually not bad move.
You're saying this is better than this?
I don't know. I haven't done the math yet. I'm just saying, like, if you had 2 drifts
Yeah.
for a movement of 4,
Yeah.
you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and get right there.
Right.
But
And
what
I
you're
can
going to do
that.
is not bad. 'cause
I can do that with this
It's
right
1
here.
drift with a movement of 4.
This is 2 drifts with a movement of,
Well, it
3.
depends on where
Yeah.
you want your break to be set
which is
at.
perfect.
Because think about it, getting through the trees, you kind of want a lot of break.
Yeah. But if I'm right here, as long as I can break in my
Yeah,
hands,
that actually might be better. So
this is better.
it's up to you. So you got. So you get to put that.
Yeah.
Is that the last move? All right.
Yeah, so now
Black's,
black.
Black's turn.
And then you're ahead of me.
Yes.
And, but I'm in your way.
No, you're not.
Well, depends what black does.
Black could be.
Or in 2, you can't play 2 different numbers. There's the 4 already there.
They have to be the same if you play multiple cards. If you play multiple cards, they have to be the same number. You can play up to 3 cards as long as you have triples.
You can only
So,
get one
when you cover up
number
the-
from your hand, but you can play as many of them
Oh.
as you want.
Can you, when you cover it up, do the cards below stay on it?
You should go to the discard pile, I would think.
All
Yeah.
that matters is the card on top.
Yeah.
So you could take the other cards off, put in this card. I just leave them there until
You need a shuffle.
I'm ready to shuffle.
Okay, well, I thought it was wondering.
I was wondering how come we had to be
But thank you for being invested in the game. Yeah, you know. We had two. I wasn't sure if it said viewer
We
count.
were probably being too boring.
Well, also it's not Avalon.
You need a higher number here than here.
To drift to the left. To
Yeah.
drift towards yellow.
So like so double ones would help you, right? Because then you'd get 1 and 1, and you could go there.
Well, you wouldn't move at all.
No,
Oh, no, you're right.
No,
You would. You would too. Yeah, you're right. That would be really good. Oh, no,
you'd
you
still
hit
hit
a tree. You
You'd
hit a
still
tree.
hit a tree. Never mind. But you might have to.
You might have to hit a tree. It might be unavoidable.
I would figure this shit out.
Do you have any doubles?
Oh, I can do 1. No, I can't do 1 and 2.
I like her. She's so sweet and innocent. I like her.
I should play something. Maybe I'll do not move at all.
That works.
Oh, that
I
would be
like it.
cool.
I like it.
He said if
Perfect.
I don't move at all, then I can't.
Oh, what
But
does
if
Jimmy
I
get
don't
to
move it
do?
up twice,
Well, you still have to play the card on your slip.
She did. She played a 1.
Played a 1 on top of the 1?
No,
on top of
a 4.
The card you played right now.
Yes,
One.
the one.
It used to be a 4. So now her break is
So
set
now
to
you're forcing me to take a tree or not move.
Yep. Well, that might change my move if you take a tree.
Yeah,
Stay right there in front of you.
but no, because then. But when you hit a tree, you stop automatic
I
movement.
can't. You stop and hit the tree? I thought you plowed through it.
You put
Look at the rules on that.
I don't double check.
It seems like if you hit a wall, you would stop, but you could kind of like escape the tree and get a dead keep going. The tree's not taking the entire.
We should check.
interesting now.
I'm checking.
Yeah, I really thought you were going to
I'm a huge fan of
move.
that move.
I did not think she was just going to stay there.
I like it because I'm totally going the other direction.
Yeah.
Clearly.
The ones that go into the tree.
That was awesome. Apparently, Jamie, it's your birthday because you're getting fucked. Happy birthday.
No, you don't. You continue moving.
Yeah, I thought you moved through it. You moved through a tree.
And you
Yeah.
wipe the tree out for the next person.
Yeah. So
I
everything.
really love this whole plan. I'm a huge fan of this whole plan.
Yeah, so everything goes as normal.
You just take it at 10.
Yep.
Or you just wait. So you either lose a turn or you take a dent.
Well, I have to go to the left. And I'm trying to figure out just how to do that. I don't think I can. I can't do that.
No, you can't. You're completely stuck right now.
No,
Now you can just play all your cards. Okay, why did you play 3?
I could do one thing, but I take 3 dents if I do it.
So if you have 3 behind, you
And then you get that, and then you're going straight, so
Yeah,
you're
I
going to get
can't
that
Never mind,
bonus.
it would be the
If I played 3 ones, I'd go forward 1, because it's 1 plus 1 minus 1.
So if
But I get
8,
the vote.
No, I did that wrong. I was doing it. Wouldn't have you moving?
just go
So
Then you're going
they haven't
forward
said
3?
anything new.
going for nothing.
But you,
If I hit the back of the sled,
okay, so you take no damage.
just I don't draw. I stay at 3 cards. It's not
Alright,
your
so now it's my turn. Okay, so I'm doing double 5s, and I need more power to the yellow.
You can take out the tree.
I'm not going to. I have it. It's so beautiful. So I do move it forward 3 with a drift of 2. 1, 2, 3.
Ah, disgusting.
Oh baby.
That was a bad.
It was a thing of beauty. Admit it. It really was.
It was a good move. That's for everyone else.
Other people, really not my problem.
No.
Sorry.
All right, so it's me, right?
Yeah.
Boom, boom. So you,
Yeah, I'm debating now.
I would have taken out 2 trees and taken 2 dents across that line.
So I can move, if I'm going to do what I think I was going to say I was going to do, that gives me 3 curve, or
Come on, you got all those spots there.
I
Nobody's
know.
blocking you anymore.
I'm trying to think of a prime excellent move.
I mean, he can get to here. It's what happens here.
I think you should just take out some trees.
No.
Wait, so if you run into the trees, are they gone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It opens up for the people behind you.
Right. Nobody just wants to do that, though.
I only had one way to take out that tree, and I would have taken 4 dents.
Seems bad.
Yeah. I would have had a movement of 6. And but with 1 drift, so I would have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's change that to a 4. And so 5, 6, 7.
So you played a 4.
7 minus 4 is 3. And all 3 drift have to be to the right. So I guess we'll go 1, 2, 3.
You can't do that. You're here.
Yeah.
If you drift 3 to the right, you're hitting the wall.
Oh, that's right. No, I can't do that. Let's change that. I don't want to do that. Or undoing. Boom.
Well, you can do that, but you don't want to.
Yeah. Make that a 3. No, but that still gives me more movement than I don't want.
You might need to drop a 5.
Yeah. I'll have to leave that at a 5 then.
So now you're not moving at all.
I have no way. There's nothing else I can do.
You have a 4 or something? Or
I'm gonna put it. It's still. Oh.
at least you can move 1 to the right.
Yeah.
Alright. Red's turn.
We'll get this.
This is where I want double 2s or double 1s, but I just don't have it. I don't have the cards that I need. So I'm going to do this even though it seems really spooky and scary, but I don't care, I'm doing it anyway. So I'm drifting
Take out the
1,
tree.
2,
The one people, the people I don't want playing my camera can't
Why's that
actually
scary?
play to the right of us. The ones I
Explain the.
Are those
Yeah.
the people that broke it?
Oh, I have to explain that. That's the one thing I don't want.
Yeah. Make sure they understand the pyramid. So it's your go. I cannot get out of this one.
I'm in all kinds of trouble over here too. Actually, that would work. I'm changing my brakes.
You gotta slow down.
Well, my brake's 5.
So when you
So I really just need to switch my.
Here, look at your shit.
yeah, so just push it.
I might need just
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's
Okay. Sorry. I had to explain the mechanic of Camelot because I was worried that they might get bent again. And there was only one maker space. Well, I guess. Wait.
I just stopped talking.
Yeah. If you're familiar with MagFest or MagFest Labs or the MagFest Prime/Super, which is what they call the big event in
All right.
February, we'll be there. Just we may live stream. I don't know yet. We haven't figured it out. But we'll definitely be there for board games and other stuff.
So until January.
No, February I think. I have to look up the official dates on for MagFest.
Clap for this tree. 1, 2, 3.
No, oh, is it? Oh, because they usually do it right after New Year's or February. If it's right after New Year's, I need to go put my time in for
You
work.
get to draw up because you didn't hit a thingy, right?
Yeah, I only draw 2.
I have to put my unpaid time off then.
There was really no.
Okay.
I had no option. I had to.
Yeah.
I haven't been at work long enough to get time.
Okay, so I've gone to yellow. Have you gone yet?
No.
He's
So
out
it's
of
me.
right now.
So it's me.
Shoot.
Here's Brady.
Hey, Brady.
Oh, he was working today.
Only until 5. So it has to be after 5 now.
It is
I took a dent.
Yeah, I got off work at 2:15, so.
Like a boss.
Oh, I made things easy for you to get through those trees.
I think that's all I can do.
So you move 3?
Yeah.
You
Okay,
only
but
need
you
1,
can only
right?
move 1. Did you have a break of
4
3?
minus 1.
Oh,
you didn't
still
choose
got
it.
a-
I didn't put the thing down, but I played the double
Okay.
ones.
Okay. That's just confused us. That's all.
Yeah, sorry about
So
that.
you're gonna move into 3.
3.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Good done. Good job.
Thank you.
I like it.
I had no way to avoid a tree.
And
I couldn't
you
even run
still
to the back
playing
of her.
with us, Travis?
Yes. I'm thinking.
I'm just laughing because you're, you know.
I'm so
You
far
don't have to
behind.
think so hard, man.
I do have to think hard.
No,
It's
he
all
shouldn't.
right, Yeah.
I gave him a perfect lane to get through there now.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out how to want to.
Unless I stop.
Choose always an option. I'm not moving too far here on this.
Yeah,
next
you're gonna
one.
be stuck in that corner.
No, I'm gonna move.
So if I did that,
Move.
so that's 9 minus 5 is 4. But I gotta go 1 to the left, so I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. Where were you here?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't go behind me?
No. I'm not gonna go behind the
Okay,
ass.
so it's my turn.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so if
So-
I switch this,
Turns should start speeding up.
then I have a movement of 1 and a drift 1 to the red. So I just do that.
Yeah.
Correct.
You're gonna be
Perfect.
drifting like a madman. No, I'm next. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
get a 7,
It's a girl.
which a 4 move with the red drift to the right. 1, 2, 3.
So this is considered a drift, but not a forward movement.
It's still
How does
the-
that
There's
work?
nothing wrong with playing a girl. All the characters are the
You're
same.
moving across this line to get to this space here. So all your moves, so you can keep drifting this way.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You need like a 5 and go. bloop, bloop, bloop. But getting across this line to the 4 is a pain right up to those trees.
It's not Eric. Eric's always evil.
They don't know what we're talking about.
Oh,
They're playing Avalon over there.
that is true.
Eric is playing, and he's always an evil character in Avalon.
He's just an evil man altogether.
Merlin is over.
Nothing.
I tried to get my friend to get on the Twitch stream. I know she's at home doing nothing.
Who, Anna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have two. Well, like I said, we're just starting out, so once we get a few people, like I said, if I tag as many people on Twitter about the Twitch stream and a few others, I'm hoping that they'll spread.
I'm
Do you
just
Twitch,
not getting
do
the
you
cards
stream
that I
often?
need.
No, we just started.
We tested it out yesterday, or no, Saturday night. See,
Yeah, we tried a little bit at MagFest, or MagLabs.
yeah, I'm still. I know why they call it labs now, because they make it more about the maker side of things.
Yeah.
I think it also had to do with the Bioshock theme.
Alright, so it's me, huh?
No, well, the Bioshock
Yeah.
theme's not. It's not new.
Wait, I think you were next anyway. Yeah, you went before her.
You're a cheater.
You could block her.
I don't think so.
You might be able to.
So right now my drift is 2. So if I do that, I'm gonna crash.
Yeah. You need to stop that.
So there your drift is 1, and you're moving 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, there you go.
Now 2.
I'm moving 1 towards yellow, but I'm having to move. I'm still not past this.
Come on, Travis.
So
You
hard.
can do it.
Is it my turn?
Get into 4th place.
It's interesting.
2 drift with a 4 move, that would be perfect.
So I go 1, 2, 3, and then I can go drift 1, 2. Yeah.
It's going to be hard with that 5, though.
Yeah.
You know what you need is a pair of 2s.
Playing this today?
Yeah.
He doesn't have a pair of 2s.
I'm screwed. I don't have the cards that I need to do what I want to do. It makes me sad.
I'm minus 6.
We made a challenge on the board here.
It'll work out though. It'll be
So
just
2 sets
fine.
of trees.
Yeah.
Last
6.
time I played, there was only 1.
We just went all out on this board.
I tried to make it shorter, but
No, you
They're
didn't.
like-
You
I
tried to
did.
make
Made
it
it
as long as
extremely
humanly
long.
possible.
no, I did. I was going to take one of the pieces out.
Jamie, we have you on tape. Do you want us
No,
to
we
back
don't.
it up?
I
was
would
gonna-
advocate for it ending like here.
I was going to take this piece out and then have it.
Advocate for not going through these goddamn trees again.
Yeah, maybe we just end it here.
Bad trees, bad. I hates them.
So I can go here, and I can't do that.
Yeah, it makes it so.
Last time I played,
But the trees make coming out of the hairpin turn fun.
Yeah, fun.
You understand that on the other side of this is just a nice normal piece that we could have had, but no. No. Jamie's like, why do that? When
Because
I
it's
can totally
fun to
cut
have
them
a
off?
challenge after the hairpin turn.
Okay.
This is going to be a
Whose
real
turn is it?
Mine, I'm thinking here.
So why don't we just take this and then
Keep
put
losing. I
it
can't find
after
you.
the hairpin turn right there?
We could do that.
I'm gonna crash the tree.
Alright.
So I was here, so that's
Take
1.
the tree.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
You're
and
taking
you're
3
taking all
dents.
kinds of damage.
How am I taking 3
Because
dents?
you're going.
Oh
Going
shit!
over a 4.
Yeah.
Oh no, give me that tree back. Give me that tree back. Let's back the tree up. Cause I
Back
was.
that tree up. Back it up.
so last time I played this, I intentionally was last through the forest. Like, I'm like, okay,
We'll let
I'll let
everybody hit
someone-
this
I'll
tree.
go
not a
1.
single person hit a tree. I was infuriated.
Oh, man.
That's 9 minus
I was first
5.
through the forest, but now I'm
That's
like
4.
stuck on the
You're
edge of
still
the
moving
world
4.
here. I'm skating.
You might take the tree
Skating
out,
up
but
thin
it'll
ice.
get you across the line.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. I'll take the tree, please.
Sorry,
You're missing some over here.
You get a
And
dent.
then you get a dent.
I need that card.
There you go.
Oh, those are dent cards.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now blue or
The front of the
red?
slide's all
Blue or is blue
jacked
ahead?
up.
What's on the back?
I
Same
think
thing?
you're ahead.
Yeah.
I think I'm ahead
Because
too.
if I was here, I'd be ahead, but you're ahead by one.
I think I'm ahead.
I wanted to say we
I know
had
what
pizza,
was
but
gonna do.
I didn't know you were
So I'm
coming.
gonna do that. So then I have.
Dude, I'm
I go
full.
sideways too,
You're
right?
to a place called the
So
Kebab Palace.
Yeah, I know what
what
that's
is
at.
this?
It is
Like, this is
best
a
kebabs I've ever had in
sideways
my
one?
entire life.
Everybody's been
And
to
then
kebab.
Ever.
I
That's
have-
up street.
It's so
How
good.
does this
Let's see.
go?
Open 24 hours.
But the only reason
I don't know
I don't like
if
kebabs
Where'd you get?
like
Where'd
that.
you get movement?
My stomach, man.
Two with a drift
I
of two.
just,
So you would just go.
it's so full.
Because see how the pluses,
Okay,
you have to cross the angles.
I smoke
but
hookah there
since
sometimes.
These spaces are there.
that works for
You
me.
might be talking about a
That
different
works for me.
place.
I'm going to.
Right next door, there's a hookah place.
Yes. It's a different
But-
place, though.
I'm changing
you
my
order
break to a
food-
2.
They'll deliver it.
So I have
It's the same place.
Yeah.
I have 7 minus 2, moving to 5.
The guy
with
walks
one
across
drift.
and grabs it and brings it in.
That's awesome. That's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was anytime you go to a some sort of cultural restaurant and there's people from that culture eating there, you
Yeah.
know it's good. You know it's good.
No, so people will fly in to DC.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That's their first spot.
Yep.
It's about Palace.
I spoke to this guy from Florida. He told me the same thing. He said, I'm in DC. First thing I did is I came here.
Well, he's not here with us anymore. It's the soul. Paul, a friend, a gamer of ours. He used to go there every day after Friday nights. We'd go play whatever we're playing till 2 and 1, 3, and he'd go straight to Kebab Palace. But he always got he never got like the actual kebabs. He always got vegetarian stuff,
Right.
which is still good though.
Right? Yeah,
So-
I mean, it's not always easy to find like really high quality, like delicious vegetarian food with the flavor, you know?
Yeah. There's a place in DC that everything is vegan, from the chairs to everything in the restaurant is all made out of vegan related stuff.
It's Travis's go.
Okay. I got.
Well,
What
if
I-
you get tired and want to bail, Brady will probably take your spot.
Who, me?
Oh, I'm right there. I'm
Okay.
tied.
I don't know. I just prefer like shorter games over longer ones
Yeah.
because then you can play again. You know
So,
what I mean?
well, yeah.
Especially if you start to get so far behind that there's.
I didn't realize we were going to have so
drifty
many new players when they set up, because I thought we were going to have 4 experience and 1 new player.
Yeah.
And I played with Pat before, and we played much faster.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm getting there though. I already know what I'm going to do
Like,
next.
with new players, it usually takes 1 or 2 turns, and then the end is much faster.
It's really Travis that's slowing us down.
I know.
Just
Yeah, I know.
saying.
You're taking forever. This is
Dude.
So you're not moving again.
I have nothing else on my hand.
You can't even move 1 to get across that line.
I am across the line.
Oh, you are. Oh, okay.
Wait.
You're screwing Josh.
Yeah, why you right there? What's
Actually,
the homie?
he's not in your way at all.
What are you
You
talking
have to
about?
move forward.
one.
You have to move forward. He's not in your way.
Well, no,
at all.
because I literally, my hand, I got nothing.
All right, so you're done. So
Yeah.
maybe you can go.
Okay,
It's
so
me though,
It's
right?
his go.
it's his go.
Yeah.
Keep
Oh, you-
stealing my spot.
It's his go. So I've been waiting. I'm waiting for you guys.
She knows what she's gonna do. She's ready.
All right, so you have
Drift of 2
Oh,
and a
nice.
speed of
5.
so we'll go 1, 2.
Yeah,
You're off the
going
edge.
off the edge.
You're off the edge.
3.
Yeah.
4.
4. Everything else is
dent.
straight. You're in a dent if you do that.
So there's no other options for me to move.
Well, I mean, depending on what's in the
So
way.
if I do a drift of 1, I wouldn't go off.
Right. Well,
That's
yeah, you'd be
better.
at 5, you'd be at 4. So you would go off because you're going to go off here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you might as well be a
You might need to play
ahead.
2 cards to slow down or something. Get a better
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
Do you have a second 3? Okay, it confuses me when you.
So that'll give you a drift of 1
Yeah.
and you move 2. That's not.
That's not bad. Yeah. 1,
It's better than taking a
perfect.
dent.
And just replace your 1 with a 3.
Yeah. That's what confuses us.
Your break.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Trevor.
Yeah.
If a camel is stacked and he hits one of those tiles, do they get 2 points or 1?
That's what I'm doing.
Now you're next. Okay, so it's 3, and you one drift towards red, and then I move it
Oh, you're gonna hit the back of the red sled.
So wait, do I get a dent if I do that?
No, you don't get a dent, but you have to stop and you don't get to draw up to 5. But you don't get a dent. So you're
I
gonna
just had to get past the 4, that's why.
Yeah, it might be worth it because now you don't have the 4 speed to worry about.
Your position's not that bad, especially
Yeah.
being in the middle of
That's not a bad move. You don't take a dent, and
So you just don't get a drop to 5.
right. That's the disadvantage of hitting another sled. All right, I'm gonna play 2 5s. So I have a speed of 9 with a break of 5, which is a speed of 4, and I'm drifting 1 to the left, 1 towards yellow. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. Creaming us right now.
Ooh, nice, nice. I'm trying to set myself up to be
Yeah,
glorious.
but I have a lot of break right now. I gotta make the change there.
Okay. So I have to figure out where I was going to put this file. So if I put it here, that gives me a movement 3 and a drift of 3, right? So that's 1, 2, 3.
Where were you?
Oh,
That was here. Alright, so movement of 3, drift of 3 is 1, 2, 3.
Yep, that's right. Exactly right.
Aha, see, eventually I thought I would figure this game out.
Oh, that's perfect too. You're right where you need to be.
Yeah. Alright, that's what I'm doing.
If you could turn that to a drift of 1 to the left on a 4 move, that'd be the best thing you could get. Sure go.
So what do you think I need?
You need a 4 with a drift towards yellow.
Drift towards yellow is going to be, oh,
You need 1 point to the left on a 4 speed. But that's going to be tough with that combo though.
that's going to be tough. And I can do the 1 drift.
You don't want the 1 drift first. You got to get around this. And
But I
then
can't
you
get in front of her.
Oh, yeah.
Was I here?
so what's your total speed?
My total speed is 5 plus 2.
you are in here.
So you have to move 6 spaces, but you have to move 3 spaces over to the red.
You actually can. You're moving 6 total.
Yeah.
So you can go 1.
Oh, yeah.
You can go 1,
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But wouldn't you go off here?
No. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I
perfect.
was
a great
looking
move.
at. I was like, where am I going?
Alright, so it's me, huh?
Yeah.
And now I can
See, I got up there, but now I gotta put the brakes on and adjust.
So my drift is 3, 6, 7,
I should go faster.
4. So I go 4 spaces.
All right, 3 people now. Yeah, 3 viewers. No.
Oh, 3 people.
I'm shocked.
Welcome. For new viewers, we're in Crystal City, Arlington, Virginia, at an area called The Landing, and we have a board game meet up on every holiday, in addition
Friday.
to every Friday night of every month.
Every week, you mean?
Actually,
Every
not
week.
just this
Well,
one
yeah,
month.
every Friday night, every week, every
month
month.
that has a Friday. We do.
Yes, every Friday of every month.
He's been drinking.
No way.
Not yet.
But yeah, and, we got a lot of people that show up for board games here every week. So if you're in Virginia near Crystal City, you should definitely swing by on
Okay.
Friday night.
The big plays are happening. Change
This
that
is
5
after
to.
your normal move, right?
Yeah, and you have to have even
Change that to
speed.
1. I get 4 movement. Total of just 4 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did. I stopped just behind you.
Hit me.
No drawing for you.
Okay. So is everybody up? We're next round.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Jamie with chip 2.
Just gotta scoot.
And this comes with a video.
No,
We're streaming.
who's making
We're
a
streaming on
video?
Twitch.
Oh, they're in Clarendon. Very cool.
Oh, cool.
I don't. Yeah.
whole loop
Crystal
streaming.
City is landing. It's under the Crystal City shops, next to the subway.
18th Street, and there's a
Metro stop.
Next to Crystal City Metro.
there's a parking deck right underneath where we're playing games.
And it's free parking.
It's free on weekends and after 4 p.m.
And holidays.
and holidays.
And street.
today's
It's
the holiday.
Travis, not Trevor.
Tay-Tay.
So come down anytime. You can even come down now if you're available. Come check us out. Be on stream with us at our next endeavor of games. We're not sure what it is. We're shooting towards Avalon. If my phone wasn't the camera right now, I'd put a poll on Twitter to see what would work best.
All right, we're gonna do this. So we drift. I got a move of 7, minus 5 break.
Yeah, so move it
So
to.
I move of 2 with
So-
3 drink. So
It's really a drift of 2, right?
drift of 2.
Okay. So then black.
So I have to reset my speed, because otherwise I get a deck.
And then like,
So I have 2 double 4s.
Those trees are really
drift
bugging
of
me.
2. And a speed of 2.
And I'm
Still drifting this way. You're drifting this way.
Yeah, I'm drifting towards red.
Oh, that's rough. But you have to slow down.
She did. She slowed
I
down.
know. That's
Okay.
thinks that you have to do that. That's where the.
And if you're in Clarendon, there's the boardroom. I think it's going to be open up to brewery / board game hall with food, I
We're
believe.
going too fast.
So Wednesday nights.
Oh, Wednesdays at Silver Diner in Clarendon.
Or does yellow go first?
Wednesday nights, Silver Diner, Clarendon, they meet up. Usually around 6.
I feel like
I'm gonna see.
When are
I'm
you on the
closer.
boardroom? 6:30.
And I'm like,
Well, 6:30 for Clarendon,
say
Silver Diner.
yellow.
No, in the Clarendon area, they're opening up a place
Because,
called
like,
the Boardroom.
back
It's not
one,
officially
look at
open
that.
yet.
yeah.
It's
Okay,
back
well,
But when it's open, they'll have board games there.
Are you
We're not-
just
let's see what it
at the
does.
meetup? But this is the most convenient in terms of having lots of people and options. The other place is like 10 people or something. It's like, you better be here on time, and you better be playing.
Where is the action happening? I'm too close.
Lots of options.
Yes.
Can we see all the pieces now?
Well, they can't see me. Oh, yeah. Oh,
I can't see through the comments.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
it's there.
That's what this is me up.
It's a little.
Hide the chat. For a
Do you
second.
know what you want to do?
I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Here, leave it down. There we
Just
go.
gotta adjust the board here.
I kind of want to just like keep it.
You have to play 8 cards.
I know.
And you're correct that it's placed in the old restaurant. It's not open yet. Correct.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
I
think it's September when it
right
opens
now
up.
Is 4, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the official date is. They have it on their site.
So I don't want to
Is
go
that-
over that because then I.
Dione
We're doing
Seuss
the
84.
Yeah. I thought it said Dinosaur Seuss for a second.
Yeah, this is a dog sledding game. It's called Snowtails. Get the box top.
Snowtails.
It's a racing game, and you use cards to manage the speed of your dog sled.
I think I end up here no matter what. I don't have a.
Yes, competitive bobsledding.
Yeah.
But with
Or dog sledding.
oh yeah, dog sleds, but not bobsledding.
Okay.
And if you come down now, you get cold pizza.
I have a
Add cold
speed
pizza
of
from
2
Paisanos.
with no drift.
We also
Yeah,
meet
it's
up.
competitive.
So
here.
1, 2. But if I take my bonus, it's a 4 bonus, and then I take 2 damage.
Yeah.
So I can't take my bonus.
Probably not a good idea.
And the reason, if you can't see the black thing on the map, that's our mic. It's not a good mic, but that's our mic.
That's the microphone. Also, we meet up at Silver Diner on every Wednesday night,
6:30, he said.
6:30 to
Yes.
2
All
o'clock.
right,
My
2
turn.
a.m.
it's your turn. I'm waiting on you.
Well, I'm gonna. I have
I
to
hope
play
that
some.
movie's good. I really, really hope it's good. It's been a long time since there's been a good Stephen King movie.
They said it's really excellent.
I hope so.
They said it was it as a child.
It's been since like 1401 probably, or 1408, whatever that movie was. It was like 10 years ago though. It was a long time. And I can't think of any other Stephen King like series that's been good since then.
Okay, I moved my 4. I'm good.
Yeah, cool. Alrighty,
I'm
so
in front of red.
now it's a new round. It's you, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna play 1 for my break.
The cool thing about it that they're doing is it's like over 1,000-page book, right? So they're splitting it into 2 parts. And
Yeah.
that's the way the book is.
Yeah.
Half of it's when they're kids, and half of it's like a time skip. They're adults.
Yeah, this first movie is when they're kids.
Yeah.
I have a move of 7 minus 1 break with 3 drift. So that is 6 movement and 3 drifting. So we'll go 1 drift, 2 drift, 3 drift, 4, 5, 6.
What the heck?
I was so far ahead, and now I'm in dead last.
I gotta break hard though.
Well, in the game, that first game I ever played, Game Man, he was in the lead, and then it went from that to I just took over and zoomed across the map.
I was first out of the forest, and I've just been stuck.
Well, because you went into the corner and you had to get out of there.
Yeah.
And so you had to hit the brakes, readjust,
I still
get out.
hit the
and
brakes.
then-
Yeah.
So now you gotta take the brakes off.
Just screwed.
I'm screwed too.
Yeah, you're very screwed.
It's alright though, I have a master plan.
I'm actually kind of screwed.
Yeah, but you're like 6 turns
Yeah,
ahead
but
of
I
us.
gotta not drift into that wall.
Do y'all watch Shut Up and Sit Down?
What is it?
Shut Up and Sit Down? It's a board gaming website.
Never heard of it.
You should definitely check it out. They're really, really good. But anyway, when they first started, this was one of the games that they reviewed.
Okay.
And they explained it, and they were like, well, what happens if you're here, but your hand is all once?
I just think the theme of this is so great.
Yeah.
Because I love how
If you like this, you're really gonna like
yeah. Well, you do what you gotta
Formula D.
because you do what you gotta
This
do to get
reminds me
through
of
the
Formula
trees.
Yeah, this does remind me of Formula D, except yes.
Well, I love how you avoided the trees, but then it put through you in the corner, and you had to slam on the brakes,
Yeah.
readjust, and then it took you 2 turns to get out of that conundrum.
Yeah,
So it was
yeah.
worth me taking the dent because I was able to shoot ahead for
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
A dent on the edge of the board.
It's fine.
because you run off the edge.
You just stop in that position, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said?
And you take it down.
We'll see. We'll see if I can get moved back into
And
it.
see now everybody's over here, and they're gonna have to cut across.
Yeah, and I'm already over there, so.
Yeah, so you should.
I
you
may
gotta be
shoot
inside.
past these people. And
So
if
now-
I hadn't been so far behind, I could have used my bonus to cross over over that 4, and then I'd really be jammed.
So now that we're across here, this is now the inside lane, and so
Right.
here, then this is the inside.
So whose turn is it?
She's thinking.
Correct.
Oh.
If I move one of
I think she has to take a dent, is what it's sounding like.
I'm trying to figure out how I don't take any dents.
I'm not taking any dents. I'm just in last place and going slow.
Hey.
But come the end, when you're all dented up, I'll have all these wrong cards that don't help me at all.
I can stall. Wait,
Sure,
Yeah, if
stall
you- if
out.
you-
I like it.
If you
Do it. Screw from behind you. It's awesome.
But to
Sure,
stall,
just
you need
drop-
to come up with a
just-
reason to stall, right?
No, you don't.
No,
Oh, really?
that's
You have to
You
play.
can-
You have to play a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause
But you
so
can,
I played a card.
but you can
It's
say,
starting to pick
Good.
up. We've got through the first trees, and now
So
we're
yeah, so
starting
she
to hit it.
stalled.
Yeah.
So then it goes to yellow. So she's just stopped right in front of you.
Yeah. And
so
we're
you can
live
just say,
twitching
I
on
don't want to
stream.
move.
No, she
We're
had
live
to play a
twitching
card.
on Snap.
And
Or
your
live
break is
streaming on
just-
Twitch.
Oh, that's awesome.
But if the
Yeah.
cards go to 0,
If the cards go to 0, then you're stalled.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You don't opt
And we
to
have 3
stall. You
viewers.
play it.
We had 4, but one was from Clarendon apparently.
So you're stalled.
Because that's a 3.
Right.
That's how math works.
Well, this is an intense setup too.
Well, I did it because I thought you were playing.
Oh yeah.
So what
actually made me
Jamie is
nervous.
saying that this is your fault.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
it's okay, we're having fun.
Oh, Jamie's winning.
Yeah.
I took a dent though to get there.
Yeah.
What
I
would you like
followed
to
your
do?
lead, where I just crushed a tree and got the heck out of there.
That's what I found works.
I would like to move this way,
plow
but in
through a
order to
tree.
do that, I need
But now I
a
gotta figure out
bigger
how I'm gonna
number
stop
here.
and get
That's
around
not
this.
possible. to
That
get to this
3
spot.
line is hurting me right now.
Yeah.
So if you play the smaller number there and you're stalled out, that's fine because then you're in position to be able to play a bigger number next time and get going. I mean,
true.
that's sort of what you have to do.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, green.
You stalled out too?
He had to though. He had a 5 over here, and he's got to go that
Yeah,
way.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, there's really nothing else he can do.
Yeah.
Because you have to switch directions.
Yeah, you don't want to drift further this way.
Yeah.
Because the mechanic of it, you have to play two of the same.
You guys both shut down Travis.
So I played 4-2 and then 2-4.
What you need is like go forward 3 or forward 2.
I have no, there's no way.
What are you gonna
I'm trying to think here. Whose turn is it? Mine?
do? Yours.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
2 2s would be perfect for you.
Have I had 2 2s?
You just got to get across that line. At least get one.
Then you can't drift. Yeah.
Well, you can, I think, drift part of the way and then crash into the black sled.
Well, I can't drift crash because I hit the yellow if I drift one.
You can move forward first and then drift right. Like if you get a move of 2 with 1 drift, you can move forward and then drift
but
and then
I have
stop. So you can at least get
Right
across
now
the
you got
line.
to move at 4.
Well, it's gonna crash.
Going
me.
off the cliff.
Yeah, and I
So you're
can't.
gonna put on a massive
Oh,
brake
no.
and
You
hang
need,
out.
you need a pair or a big brake to
Big
stop.
brake.
I have this. I could do that. That would be 6. -1. That gives me 4.
You take a dent.
Yeah, and I don't want that.
And you take 2 dents if you did that.
Yeah, and I'm not going to.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I have
Do you have any
no.
other pairs?
No.
Yes.
I would try to stall out too.
I'm gonna have to stall out.
So he has to be
So you put 5 there?
Yeah. That's the only option I have.
so you can be
All right.
That's literally.
The second place.
Equal to.
Oh, yeah. So I want to drift
Nothing
yellow,
here.
right? I wanna drift
Isn't that right?
towards
Equal to
yellow,
or less than
make it
4?
faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, equal to or less than 4.
So I have a drift of 2 and a move of 2. Movement of
3.
3, yeah. So I can go
Oh, that's perfect.
1, 2, 3, right?
No, that's 1, 2, 3. That's your hand. You have a drift of 2. Towards yellow.
Oh, okay.
So that's 1 drift, 2, 3 drift.
That
Excuse
sounds
me.
perfect, actually. Don't I want that?
Yeah, that's really good.
And a break of 1.
That moves you into second place.
All right.
Wait.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
Black's
does.
still. Oh, because this is the inside now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Well, which way is the
Once you
inside?
cross the line, it's the inside of the curve.
Okay.
So now
it's-
this is the inside of the curve until we get to here, then this becomes the inside of the curve.
Okay.
see, it turns
so
like
is
this.
the curve.
So
I'm
red
in,
is
so I'm in
down
second. Okay, I can handle that.
Well,
Yeah.
black might actually be ahead because the back of the
We're
line
talking
is
about the
ahead.
back of the line before, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's ahead here, black or red?
I wish it was black.
Who's ahead?
Black or red. If this is the inside of the curve.
You looking for someone to play? It is. I think black's ahead.
Black's ahead. Okay. It's the back of the
Yeah,
line.
that's
So. All right, I too am going to sort of stall out. I'm just going to slow down a lot. So I now have a movement. I have a speed of 3 minus 1. So I move 2 with 1 drift. So 1, 2.
We were like selecting
I like one side speed if you don't want it.
Black's ahead.
I think I will take
Take it, try to take away the box.
We're going towards yellow, moving 7 minus 3. 1, 2. Wait, what the hell? 1, 2, 3.
No, you have to go to this one is 3. From here, that's a drift.
Yeah,
I know, it sucks. That's how I got stalled out.
yeah. That's
where
right.
you are.
That's correct.
Alright, so it's me, huh?
Why?
That's right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I did not get a good draw.
I did not get the draw that I wanted either, but I could maybe go crazy.
Oh wait, I do get a good draw.
Easy. So I just want to see what would happen if I went 7 straight. What would happen? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't do 7 straight because that's
Everything
Okay.
except for the ones on top.
So I want to drift towards yellow.
If I change the brake on back,
And I can drift towards
So
yellow.
like this 2 is here, this
So if
1
I
is
do
here.
that, that's
I'm keeping whatever the number is on top. So it's like
So I can go, that's a drift of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
yeah.
I like it.
Especially when we played Arboretum.
Why not, right?
So good.
That's what I did.
Alright, so I want to go to the yellow. Which means that I need a bigger number towards the yellow. Biggest number I got That, but it would make my speed super awful. This would make me go here, but it would also make me go like up here, which is a tricky spot to get out of. Drift of 3.
I'm debating whether or not I want to take another dent.
2.
You might have
I'm
to.
gonna have to.
No, I don't have to, but I might do it anyway.
So you can make the complete turn?
I can't get below 3 speed
Oh, yeah.
and get across the line this time.
Oh.
It might be worth just getting across the line.
It's you, man.
Alright.
Yeah, shit. I don't have what I need. And that 3 is really annoying. But hey, it was a good run.
I might only be moving 1 space.
I'm not moving at all next time. Or I'm taking like 3 dents.
I'm thinking about taking 1 dent. Because I could get around that curve really fast, but then I only have 3 cards to get through the trees.
Yeah, the only way I can go straight is by moving 7. Otherwise, this is a 5 and that's a 1. I'm going to go that way unless I can.
Oh, yeah, you gotta get rid of it.
I gotta get rid of that 5.
Your turn.
And I have to take it down to a 1. There's really
I'm not going to take a dent.
I can't.
I'm going to change my brake and my forward dog to a 4. So I have a speed of 5 minus 4 brakes, so I can move 1 to the right. I'm being conservative.
Alright, it's my turn? Okay.
Now that I think about it,
I'm
you
not
could make this
moving.
into a bobsledding game and have the same concept.
Well, it's a bobsleds go 1
But I
at a
had to.
time.
That's what I had to do. So,
true.
black looks like? I think
Well, this is extreme bobsledding then.
black is ahead, I think.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
It's destruction derby bobsled.
Yeah, but black's still ahead.
5 plus 2.
Oh, what if we turn Mario Kart into a board game like game?
They've already done that.
Oh,
But I have 3 drifts. So it goes 1.
how do they do? How do they turn into what games were like that?
5?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be a lot like this, except for like the power-ups, right?
We're not only 3rd
Wow.
place.
No, that's another piece of deck. You can know this is rotten wood, so it works very well as a setup. It's the best setup. But you could place
I was really hoping to draw a 2 or a 3, and I would have been able to get across that line.
So right now, I'm going very heavily towards this direction.
If we moved the finish line up here, I would have taken it down. So we got that, and this wasn't worth it.
So, Jamie, help me figure
Nothing
this out.
new.
If I put that there,
which will cost.
I have
A speed
movement.
of 4 and 3 drift.
So can I get past that?
1, 2, 3, 4. But you have 3 drift, so you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't get past it. You need 2 drift.
So if I do that, then I don't get very far. I'm going to go drift.
No, you would still hit that spot because you're gonna have to drift twice. If you drift twice, you're going into here.
That's 2, is 3.
Yeah, I can
You
do
need
that.
2 drift before moving.
It's you, man.
She hasn't run yet.
Oh. Who?
Oh wait. I guess it's.
She was ahead of me.
Oh, you were just telling me for your turn.
Yeah, for my next turn.
Oh,
For my
okay.
next turn.
Yeah. You should.
So I get 1 movement, and I just run. Golden.
Like 3 bonus. Like 2, I'd get a 2 move bonus. Right? Even.
And did you drift the 2?
Your bonus would be 4.
I just this. Yeah, I only get 1 movement
You
though.
would take a big
Yeah,
damage.
but you still. So what happens if you get 1 movement, but your drift is 2? Don't you still move 2 over?
No, you just move.
No, you only drift. You only move 1 space.
Okay.
You're only moving forward once, so the drift just is lost.
Yeah.
If you put one of the 2s here, you get 2 movement, only 1 drift, which is what you really want.
Yeah. I think if I use both of them though, then I get a movement of 3, and I'd go 1, 2, 3, and then I'd be in 2nd place. So 1, 2.
Three.
Why way.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so
You're
then I think I hit that
Yeah,
line.
I always get that backwards. You're
Which
right.
is sort of sucky, and then I'm not crossing
Yeah,
the line.
yeah, that's actually not a bad play.
But it's not a bad
It's not a
play.
bad play. But you're on the outside. You got a lot of drifting to do after that.
Yeah, then I gotta go 5 gray, red. It might be better just to do the one drift and keep that one on yellow. But I might want that one on yellow. Decisions.
Have you seen this before?
But then again, I really screw everybody too if I just stop right there.
Yeah, you do.
So that's my move.
I don't know. I would probably take the 5. It might be better to get because getting across that 3 line is going to
But
be
I'm
really
not
hard.
across it.
I know.
But,
But you want to be able to get across it.
I'm not going to be able to get
You're not
across
going to be able to get
yeah.
across it. So
Decisions.
I would like you to screw everybody else, but whose go is it?
I don't know.
Oh, you went here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's my go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've been goofing off.
Yeah.
You were laughing. Everything is worth laughing.
It is.
These just stack up. One, no, they're not. Yeah, camels. Yeah,
5
no,
minus
they
2
were
is
not
3.
back.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, camels.
Okay, I'm changing my brake to a speed of 2,
Yeah.
and I have movement of 3 with 3 drifts. Oh, wait.
That's bad, huh?
That's bad. I can't do that.
Maybe they were.
I feel like that's a lot of this game. Like you do something and then you're like, wait, that's not good.
So then you got to play a card somewhere.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that is bad. I need to. So we're gonna play a 3 to change my brake to a 3, and
Which is what it was before. So
No,
that's okay.
it wasn't. It was a 4
Oh,
before.
it was a 4. Alright.
And so now I get a move a speed of 5 with minus 3 brakes, so it's 2 movement, and those will both have to be drifts. 1, 2.
Okay.
I thought these were in a little bag like that. Put them in that.
So I have a movement of 3, no drift. 1, 2, 3. I'm in second place, so 1, 2.
Nice. Cool.
That's the plan. Let's see if I can get a 5.
2. Looks like 2. Yep.
Towards yellow.
6.
Yeah.
I have to do 4 in 1 space.
That's totally fine. What are you talking about? Why is that bad?
It's a record came out there, but it
Right.
does change the game a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you're totally fine. Go like that. So I move 6, but if I do my bonus movement, I would go over here and take damage. So we'll just move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8. There's 2. 6. That's it.
I hope you guys have to slow down as much as I did to get across that line.
I have to slow down.
I have to slow down again to get around this turn. Like, I jumped out to there, and now you guys are all right behind me.
I know how you feel. I was like way ahead.
Now we gotta try to catch up somehow. Nothing to yet. But we went
Travis,
down.
if you would catch up, we could move the camera in a lot closer.
But then I can't see chat.
Where are you at, chat?
But you
Can't see you.
focus on the game. Just saying. These are options you have.
You would have to look in chat 'cause I wouldn't be able to see it.
The chat's fine. Chat's
Chat.
fine. Whose go is it?
Where you at, chat?
I went.
Get hype.
So.
Yes, get hype.
Let's see chat.
Did you go? Yes, you went. Did you
Want some
go?
Kappas, chat. Let's get
Did
some
you go?
Kappas.
Did you go?
I have gone. I went up to here this turn.
So it's Travis.
If I did this right,
We're trying to move the bobsleds up here, or the dog sleds up to here.
I changed this to a 3. So if I did this right.
And by here, he means like.
So then you're moving
Halfway.
forward with 2 drift, right?
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yep, that's right.
Alright, so then it's your turn.
I'm going to play a 2 on my dog. So I have a speed of 6, minus 3. I move 3 spaces with 2 drift to the red. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it has to be a real.
I have a movement of 2 and a drift of 1.
Unless I didn't have the second rail in here.
So
I didn't have the second rail.
2.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm green, and I'm in the. You can't see me on camera, but I'm way back here.
Which one of these is it? Yellow is the inside track, right?
Right.
So
No, actually,
black?
no, yellow's not inside right now.
This side's the
Yeah,
inside
it
track
is.
because we're between these 2 lines. So
Here you go.
black.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be?
2 is 4 minus 2.
Oh, wouldn't it be? Oh yeah, yellow. You're right. You're right. You're right.
2, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Blocking my ish.
There's not a savagery and screwing going on.
I love this game.
It is a great
It's
game.
not savage, really. I just need to slow down, like, so hard. It's like, "Arr!"
And I only have 2 cards.
Travis, I hope you can get out of that corner.
If I keep it, if I replace that with a 2, I still have 3 movement to get out. If I go 1, 2.
Oh, you can only move 2. You need that 5 there.
No, where? No, you can go right
You don't
here.
have to do all drift right now.
1, 2, 3. If I keep it current configuration, I got 3 drifts to the left, and I can
Oh,
go.
man, you only get 2 drift to the left. You get 3 movement.
Damn, so
Oh,
drifting
shit.
can really hurt you in this game. Because
You need a 5.
you would have so much less
Where I can't get.
options
Nowhere I
than
can get a
that.
5 from.
Well, then you need to slow your break down to like a 2.
I can do that.
Well, no, you don't want to do that because all your movement has to be drift. You need to make this dog a
All right.
1.
How
I have no way of
Alright,
making
it's
it
your
a 1.
Huh?
How did he get so
You gotta.
You have no way of
no
doing
idea.
what
This is
now?
coming up soon, so it's gonna be
Right now, you're gonna hit. You're gonna
Well,
hit
it's
again.
this turn.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I can't make.
Can you drop to a 3?
To where?
It might be worth taking.
I can do that.
You only
Yeah.
drift 1.
And it's very hand
You're still getting
required.
net.
Like you have
Yeah,
to
your
have
movement's 2 and you're
what
drifting
you
1.
need in hand, or you
Yeah.
just can't go anywhere.
That's what you're gonna have to do though. 'Cause that's all you
No,
got.
you wouldn't need to move as far ahead as you can, even if you take a net.
Well, I can. There's literally nothing I can do. Like
What do you got?
I got 3, 3, 3, 2, 2,
3's not gonna help you.
and 2 2s.
You got a 3 and 2 2s.
Okay.
2
not
3s and 2 2s. Oh God.
I know. That's what I said.
Well, if he plays a 2 on the break, then he's got a movement of 2 and a drift of 2,
No, he's got a
right?
movement of 4 and a drift of 2.
Oh crap! You're dead.
Are you dead?
He's
What
not
if you-
dead.
you
He's
have
not
two
dead. He's
twos?
gonna take a
Do you have
jet.
2 2s?
Yeah.
Make everything a 2. 2 2 2.
He still moves 2 straight, and
Oh
he doesn't
god,
even
no, that
progress.
doesn't help at all.
Yeah, he needs to. Oh, you're
screwed.
Just play a. You can play a. Oh no.
Just take the movement as much as you can and take the hit.
Yeah, and we can.
I can cover that up, and
That
that
would
was.
only give you. That would give you 2 movement, but only 1 drift. What you have is the best because it gives you 2
Yeah.
drift, and you need to
Yeah.
get here and take the dent.
I'll
So
do
place
that.
the
You have to
3
play
on the break.
something.
Play the 3 on the break and take the dent.
Or,
That's
okay.
your only. That's your only play.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
That sucks.
And now you have 3 cards. That is sucky.
Yeah.
Sucky, sucky, sucky.
Really blue.
It's real bad.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Real bad.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got
so
screwed. Royally
Happy
screwed.
birthday.
It's not.
It's a thing.
Yes,
It gives me
I got screwed on my birthday.
So 4 with 3 drift.
I hate you guys and girl.
You know, it's not nice to hate people,
Especially people you don't even know very well. I mean, at least hate people you have reason to hate.
I hate everyone equally.
Oh, I might be able to do this, right? And then that would
That
give me
makes sense.
8 and 5
That's
plus
5.
1, so I get 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I like it. Do it.
Might be my best move.
Alright, should I move you?
Hold on. Or I can do this. 10 minus 3 is 7 equals 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get there.
Alright.
Anywhere as long as I continue along the border of the deck.
Alright, goes to me. I must drift. So I'm going to have a movement of 3 and a drift of 2. So 1, 2, 3. That's all I can do. Until I get the numbers that I want.
Okay. And now it's me, correct? Alright. So, the direction I would like to move in is red. If I do that, it'd be a drift of 3. Which
So
is
this-
not a problem.
If I drift one, is that drift because the corners touch?
Oh yeah, you can drift
I don't
to there.
think.
I can drift to there.
Not my final answer. We'll see what happens. Speed of 5. 3, 4, 5. Wait.
Well, where were you?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, dude, you're so in my way.
I'm sorry.
Oh, but you're going to move again. He's going to have to move before.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have to. He could just say, I'm going to
I'm
stall.
a stall.
He'll probably move.
He's going to have a hard. Well, how could he stall? He could put down 2 1s.
Yeah.
Stall.
Can I do 4 drift or do you?
You got 4 drift, but you only 4 drift and 4 movement.
I mean, but like,
Oh, it's 3.
how is stalling that
4.
bad
That's
for you?
That's
perfect.
perfect.
That was perfect. Yes.
Stalling's not that good for me, right? Because you just like
No, yeah,
use the
it's-
ability to draw, and I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, you want to move.
So as long as you're going, as long as the line is
You only want to stall if you have to correct something.
Yeah, so you could drift 1, 2.
3.
3 more.
3 drift
yeah,
there.
you can drift 1, 2, 3 more.
interesting.
But then you have 2 trees in front of you.
So have to roll for.
And you can drift into here.
So I'm going to change this to a 2.
Anyway.
So, but I cannot drift. Well, he's going to theoretically move. Otherwise,
And
there's
then I'll drift
nothing I
1,
can do. Because I can't.
2,
This is the only space from here to.
3,
I have to move
4.
to there.
Which is possible.
See what he does.
I think I got to get another tree.
Maybe when I get to that tree section, it'll be all cleared out for me. I don't have to worry.
Maybe.
Because
I don't think I can avoid hitting that tree. We're going too fast.
Did you go, Travis?
I already did my turn.
You did?
Did you go?
Yeah. I drifted twice and moved forward twice.
All right.
I took no dents this turn. No dents.
I'm definitely hitting a tree. I have
Excellent.
3 drift.
I'll help you. Here's a
4
dent.
movement.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
So can we motion to end it, like, here?
We can. So
Would anybody be interested in that?
I mean, I would win.
That's fine.
I guess we could.
Merry Christmas.
Or the option is you just drop out, succeed, and we continue playing.
No, alright. Alright.
That's that option too. Because if there's a chance I could come back and win, I want that chance.
Is it
But no, I'm fine with you. I
yellow?
think.
And then
Brady might be able to take over when
who
he's done
goes?
with
Who
this
goes next?
back line. Well,
I want to say
black is in the lead there. Black is
Black
definitely
is in the lead?
Yeah, because these 2 front lines are even.
Okay, so black's in the lead.
Okay, so if I'm moving and I'm not drifting or if I'm only drifting 1, 2,
I
I
thought you
just
were
go
using the back
straight
of the line, the front of the back of the line.
like that.
If the fronts aren't even, you use the back line.
Oh, okay.
Those 2 lines are even. Like they're.
Okay.
yellow and black are even, so black goes
Yeah.
first.
So black goes first.
So I have 1 drift.
Then yellow, then red. And then green.
I don't know. I can't see your numbers.
Can I go 7? Like move like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. I like it. All right. Yeah, you're fine. Then yellow.
Where's the next break point over there? So I just go through like.
I mean, I've made a
Doing
nice.
a break of 3.
So it ends at
So movement is 4.
Yeah. With 3 of it having to be drift. No, yeah, that would be where you stop.
These two you can't drift from here to here.
Well,
They don't touch.
you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll be here.
That's where you want to be, right?
It's not a bad place to be.
I mean, where else could I be?
I don't know. Well, depends on your cards.
No, but I'm saying with this.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, it's a tough spot. I mean, you could stay straight and just use the bonus and try to power through that curve, but because that's what I
couldn't
ended up
though because I was here.
Oh yeah, so you had to drift at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's what I did. I was able to just use the boost, but it hurt me. I had to hit a tree because I was going too fast.
2, 3, I believe. Right, move into 3, drift to 3. I think that's what it is.
Travis. Oh, okay.
What's he doing?
He's getting his pill. But I made it easy. Look, there's that straight shot through the trees.
Where?
So,
There's a tree right there.
I know, but once you get around those 2 trees, it's easy, smooth sailing.
Thank you. Let's try to take advantage of it. It's your turn.
yeah, I'm trying to see. Well, I can't see on board. I'm sorry, I'm trying to see what's in front of me. I need to go over 1 at least. I can just keep what I current figure.
Can you go 5 with 1 drift?
No. I'm in the same boat that I was in before with the same number of cards. I wish I could. Oh, maybe. Let's see here. No. I'll replace the 2 with the 2.
Yeah, but you're not going to hit the wall this time.
No. Or actually, if I did, let me see here. If I did that to a 3, that would be 4, 5, 7 minus 2 is 5.
But you only drift 1. You
Yeah.
only need to drift 1.
Yeah, so I can do
Oh
that.
yeah, that's what you wanted.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's do that.
So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, my go?
Yes.
Alright, I'm just going to put on the afterburners. I got a speed of 10 minus 3 break plus 1 bonus, so 8.
Nice.
We might have you take over here, Brady, and
problem
Little.
at all. This isn't going to be a problem at all. Because it's on the wrong side.
I missed.
Everybody's going to be over here anyway, and you want to be on the inside. So this doesn't hurt.
I don't have what I need.
We should have put this here.
Ha ha ha. I figured out the moves that I need to do. I figured out how to get where I wanted to go. It's my go, right?
Yes.
I keep looking at the camera and looking at the video of it, and I realize it's like, how's the world look like that? But I realize it's reversed.
You move 5, and you drift 1.
No, it's still, I didn't do it right. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Tree.
3.
Okay.
I couldn't get out of the tree because I needed 3 to get out of the tree.
1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5.
Wait, then if I had the tree, and
Are you gonna knock the tree down?
Can I? If I knock the tree, do I stop?
No, you keep going.
Yeah, they are. I ran down 1.
I don't play double fours. I just knock and get a dent. How do I get a dent card?
You just pick up one of those.
She can't reach it.
So
she'll need to
9,
hit it.
so you're moving 7 with 1 drift? Okay, so
Did
you
she
were
hit a
here?
tree?
You
Yeah.
were here or here?
Here. So I had to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah,
So that was worth it.
kind
Just
of.
gotta-
Yeah.
I
Sometimes
just-
plowing a tree is good.
Otherwise, I would have to go through a couple more moves, like try and back it.
See, she's almost caught me.
If yellow takes out 1 more tree, it is really smooth sailing for me. Good for it, yellow.
But he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to drift at all. He can just stay straight.
No, he's got to drift at least once.
Well, only if he has a big power move.
So now my speed is.
I think I'm gonna get past. Did you get a dent card?
Yeah, she got one.
Travis might be, if once it gets across that 3, he could just shoot across everything.
Do you know what you're gonna do? You still get 15. Oh, you are breaking the bank?
I still did the wrong move battle.
See, these trees are much easier than the other ones because we didn't have a break behind them.
You mean to break right after him?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Break right
Behind the
after him,
trees.
didn't it? Yeah.
Because that made
I
this
see what
really
you mean.
tricky.
Yeah, it did.
Although you already had the break on anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, did the breaking the bank happen before my turn?
So I need I did that. That was 5, that gives me 2 movement. Or 3. That would give me 1 drift too.
Okay.
Which
So
I think I
you're
want.
got a movement of 3 and a drift of 1.
Yeah. Oh.
Go for it. Okay.
Two fives.
I don't have any 5s. I haven't seen any 5s in a really long time. So I have 6 with a drift of 1. My drift of 1 is there.
Yeah. Well, you can do it later too.
Yeah, I might do it later. I don't know if it helps me do it later or not. Probably from here, do I drift to there? 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Yeah. Travis.
Can someone move me 3 and drift 1 to the right?
This way towards red?
Yep.
2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Did you drift me?
Yes.
Okay. And I couldn't tell.
All right. I'm gonna
I
change
did.
both dogs to 4, so I have an 8 minus 3, which is 5, plus 1 bonus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so I have 8 minus 2 is 6. 1, 2, wait.
Still don't have
And then do I get a bonus?
it straight, so you can if you want to. You want bonus of 2? Might as well. I like it.
Cool. Alright, so it's me, huh?
Yes.
This is awful.
Wow.
So you're going straight.
My options
8.
next turn.
Yeah.
I like it.
8, but I can also get a bonus of
Right.
3. So,
Take this
11.
Right. There you go.
And I went straight through those trees.
Right now I got a drift 1, which makes me sad because there's just. So I like what I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct.
Can you drift?
Yeah, so I got, this is what we're going to do. I got 5 movement with 3 drifts to the right.
3 drifts to the
What'd
right.
you play?
At 5.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5.
I go?
Yep.
Reducing my speed to a 2 minus 3 to 0, but I'm going to take my plus 1 bonus.
Everyone can see the shame when you get a dent. Because it's
true.
curved. Instead of, oh, like, I have a dent in my hand. Just kidding. It's like, no, you have to carry it.
Still getting there.
Okay. I believe it is your turn.
Yes.
Came it already.
You could blow right past me.
I think
Take
she's
the
about
lead.
to.
Well, I was
But there is a speedometer
I
right
could
there.
have drifted like crazy, but I I
So
had
you
to go
can not
straight
move,
one.
but still get your bonus. I like it. I didn't know that was an option, but I like it.
Minus 2 is 4.
Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait,
Are you drifting?
I've drift 2 actually.
Okay.
Where was I here? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
She's in the lead.
All right.
So it's me, huh?
Yes.
All right. Movement of 6. I'm not going to take my bonus because it's gonna damn me out.
I think I can just take the bonus. So let's go 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And my bonus is 4, right? 1, 2, 3, and then I just crashed.
And you don't draw back up.
That means I don't draw back up. But it's still better than staying back
The
there.
catch-up mechanic really helps.
There is a catch-up. Wait, what's the catch-up mechanic?
This,
The bonus for powering straight. I was
Except
only
you got
getting a
my
plus
way.
1, everybody else
I
got
run into the
rated.
pack if you- That's
I think
okay.
we've recovered really well.
Yeah,
Is that bonus? That's
it does. All right.
So I get 2 movement forward, regular normal movement, plus my
1, 2,
bonus
which
of
is
5.
Oh, wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like it. And now you got passed.
So I think you're up first.
I'm up first.
And then eventually we're going to need to move this camera because it's
Yeah.
kind of in the way of where we're trying to go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to scoot everything back in to its original location. Hello
Now the
again.
mic is kind of in the way, huh?
Yeah.
Well, the mic will.
There, put it up by you. So is it Celtic or Celtic? The basketball.
Celtics?
Is it Celtics?
Look, some people say.
Some people say Celtic.
Some people say it's Celtic.
Nobody says Celtics in regards to the basketball team.
But what if that's how it's pronounced?
That's not how it's pronounced in regards to the basketball
It depends on who owns the establishment or the thing.
Because
Because Celtic House,
Yeah.
Plymouth Bike,
yeah.
it's Celtic House, not Celtic House. Because that's what the owner said.
Well, like it goes back to the GIF versus GIF.
It's GIF.
It's GIF. He's
I know.
wrong.
Or
He's
yeah.
I
wrong.
don't care what that.
But then that could be the same case here.
It's hard. This game is hard. It's getting harder now because I'm like, oh shit, I have to get the correct
Boston
numbers.
Celtics have been around a
All right,
lot
I have a
longer.
6 minus 3. So
I'm gonna call it the
3
Celtic
speed,
basketball
and it's
team.
all drift. So 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
1 second. Problem is my speed is very, very high at the moment.
Could just stall out.
Yeah, I
You
think.
were such a dick.
No, I think honestly, I think that's my only option.
You were such. Not you, Jamie. For me, just like stall out right in front of her. It's
No,
awesome.
I think that's what I have to do. Because let's say I do this, my speed is way over. I take 2 down.
My speed's way over anyway. There's nothing else.
Yeah,
I've
you
already
need a pair.
got
You need
one.
a pair of like a 3s or something.
I just don't have it.
And I can't draw because I had to because I hit him last time because he's
So
in
I
my
am gonna be
way.
going to
You
the
were just
right.
really in my way.
Sorry.
So am I on the lead now?
So
Yeah,
So I'm
you're
gonna
on
go
the-
towards the right.
Well, technically she is.
Her thing is in front of your
This
thing.
6
Yeah,
minus
line-wise,
4
she's in front of yours.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. No.
No, line
She's
is in front of
you.
her.
But she's still got to go 1, 2, 3,
She's in
4
front of you.
to get to the straight line, and
So
I just
what?
can go straight.
She's in front of you.
I'm only 4 spaces
The problem
away
is
from
I would go off
Me.
the board if I do that.
She's in front of you.
Where's Pat?
Pat,
What are you doing?
I'm gonna stall.
Pat, calling
I
Pat.
get my speed down.
Okay, so you get to draw when you stall, but not when you hit, right?
Well, maybe it's the closest to the next tile then. Because if it's close to the next tile then,
Yeah, I'm way closer to the next time. She is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm only 1, 2, 3, 4.
it might.
Who's closer, Barat? The blue or the black one to this line? He's not helping.
2, 3.
I don't know what happened to Pat. He's still here because.
He's right there.
Oh,
Packing up. Splendor.
Pat, when you finish, question. Got a question for you, Pat. blue or yellow is first?
Blue
or
or
blue or
black?
black?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because blue is closer to the line.
And this is 7 to the end.
I think that's what it is.
I think it's blue.
Black is this square is farther up though. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the distinction
this
here.
way.
Here's the way I read it. This dot here means that this is equal to this, and this is ahead of that, and that's ahead of that.
Right.
So blue is ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
That would be my
Oh,
reason.
okay. Yeah, I bet those dots do mean something.
I think that's what those circles.
Okay. So I'm gonna run into you some more.
Okay.
So I just don't drop. Because it was that or take like a shit ton of damage.
Right.
Because you're in my way. I don't know if I've mentioned
Travis,
this.
now's your time to
But
catch
you
up.
are in
I
my
can't. I don't have the
way.
cards.
But you have to drift.
I literally don't have anything to drift with. I gotta change this to a 3, and I move 1.
Okay.
That's the best I can do. Hit a tree, or yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
You've taken
So
2
it's me,
deaths.
right?
yeah.
It's my go.
What? No, it's you.
Okay.
And then her. And then you.
So I'm in first, right?
Yes. The arbiter said that you're in first.
So I'm at a 6 minus 3. 3
plus
plus
1. But you just didn't quite get across the speed.
I didn't want to get across the speed trap. I moved forward. The speed trap is 3.
Oh, it's true. All right. What would you like to do?
I don't know how this works.
I like it. I like it. You're gonna move 5, and you're gonna drift 4.
So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
5.
There you go.
So good.
That was a great move.
I have to drift. Then I have to get my speed down. 3.
All right. How do you feel about moving out of my way? GTF out, baby.
But it's his birthday today.
So I can move 4. 1, 2, 4. But then I get into all this nonsense, and it's like, why? So I think I'd do this.
Wood and drift.
Yeah.
This is going to be a bear. Why did we do
That's gonna fuck some people
That's
up.
gonna mess-
You can't see it too well, but on the lower, on this little stretch here, it narrows down. It goes into like a Y, and then it narrows down into a straight line that comes out again as a Y. It's like an hourglass.
This is off the board, and this is off the board.
Yeah, so it's hourglass shaped.
So we have to like run.
So
So if I play this,
Yeah, you gotta go. You
and I
can't go
move
in this
4.
space. It's like having a tree
1,
there that you
2,
can't
3,
run through.
4. And I'm not taking my bonus because that would be really bad. But then I do get to draw up. Finally.
Oh, bonus.
To draw up.
What was the game we were playing where if you go
I just
too
thought I
fast
forgot
through
about
these
it.
lines, you lose the thing?
Yeah, you gotta
But
be
if you
at that
stall,
speed
you
or
stall.
slower.
You still can't take the
Oh,
You
bonus.
is it
stall,
right?
if you stall, I don't think you can take the bonus because you're hitting the back of somebody.
If you hit the back of somebody, you can't take the bonus.
Stalling
He
in,
stalled and hit the bonus, yes.
I'm talking about stalling in terms of your thing is 0.
He did.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
can
he
take
did.
the
He
bonus.
stalled and took the bonus.
But
And
you
then
have
he
to.
would have been out of
that's
my
my-
way.
They have the numbers have to be the same.
Yeah, no, I could have done that. That's my fault.
Oh, I guess it's still more to go. So I win.
I wasn't the only one that did that.
Wait, where's Travis? He's all the way up
Travis, is it your go or Travis?
Mine go.
Yeah, it's definitely you.
You've got to drift a lot and then turn on the afterburners.
There, 5.
Okay, so you're going towards.
No, you wanna go towards
put
red.
It, put it on the other one.
Oh.
Put it on the red.
Oh, is it red? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're
5 on
right.
red. Okay, so then you're gonna go 1, 2, 3,
And
and then 4.
yeah.
Okay.
So just one.
And he hit a tree there, right?
Yeah.
No,
There's no
it's
tree.
gone.
No, he didn't hit any trees.
Oh, cool.
Once the tree's been taken, that's what these things are for. So once somebody takes it out, then it's smooth sailing for the people behind.
All right, so blue. Blue to you. Blue to you.
I have a speed of 5
I have
minus
a
2
crappy
break.
hand.
I have 2 break, so I have 3 with 1 drift left. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so my I go right?
Yeah.
I put red, I'm drifting 2, and I'm going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. So I slow down enough to make it, but I'm still not.
This is gonna be close.
I hate how it drops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speed dropping.
Well, think about it. You have to drop your speed before you go into hairpin turn.
All right, so it's me, huh? Or no, it's you.
So I want to drift towards the red, which means I want to slow down that way. So I'm going to go 2, and they're all drifty. So 1, 2. Then I get to reshuffle.
Speed of 4. Drift of 3.
Drifting towards the red. So then I think that you are ahead of me.
Yeah.
Right?
He
Yeah.
is. He's ahead.
So he's going to get away again. Awesome. Yay!
Good move.
I literally have nothing I can do right now.
You don't have 5?
No, I got there's only 2 5s in the thing, right?
No.
Well, I've only gotten 2 of them so far.
There should be at least 3.
The problem
5s.
is, if you speed up here, it really impacts your ability to turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's sort of the
theme. That's the theme of it.
Yeah.
So you gotta
Actually,
speed up, apply the brake, and you gotta get that nice balance.
Yeah.
5 minus.
But the
I feel
nice
like playing 4s and 5s are almost always a mistake. Like 2s and 3s are kind of where you
On
want
this board, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, but you see, you gotta slow down here
So,
for this turn.
drift me
you're
one and
already
move me
kinda
forward
slow
one.
when you get to here.
But that's what I mean. Like,
Drift
where's
one
the opportunity here where
towards
you
red.
can go fast? No.
And then move me up. Yep, 1 4.
So, yeah, total of 2. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
And back to you.
Okay.
This is gonna suck.
So this will give me 2 drift. So 4 movement with 2 drifts. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nothing new. Well, we still got 2 solid viewers. I'll take it. For our second time streaming. Or technically it's third, but.
This is going to be close.
Who's cruising?
I feel bad because I got
Oh,
your
is it
hand.
me?
I don't know.
I don't think you've gone yet, right?
Whose turn?
I did. I moved up to here.
Now, if you don't know, player turn order is based off who's in the lead. So you might start off with one person, but next round it could be someone different. Just in case you're wondering. So blue's currently the lead, black, then yellow, then red, because yellow is closest to the red on the turn, and then I'm all the way in the back, mixed in with the
Wait,
trees.
so there's no bonus, or is it?
There's always a bonus if you're even.
If these are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So, but my vote's only like 2, right?
But you have to drift if you pretty much
Just
need to
2,
drift. Yeah. Which means you could get a speed of 2 to use your bonus to get you to here. Because you got to drift if you don't want to hit the edge.
Yeah, so then you're not going to get a bonus because you got to drift.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Alright.
I'm ready.
Alright.
I want to drift towards the yellow, but I can't. The speed would be high. Then you try and go through.
Well, you don't have to worry about your speed anymore because you're across you're across this. So you can go as fast as you want, but
Dude, our first viewer for this game, he's
Yeah.
still there.
Yeah, I know.
He wasn't kidding. He's like, I'm invested. I'm watching the rest of this game. Not turning.
he's probably playing video games or something.
Yeah,
Well,
and then,
sure,
still, at
reading
least he's
or whatever.
invested in the background.
It's still there.
So yeah, you
know
want
what
to drift towards the yellow. So I don't know which.
You want to drift
So
as
you
far
wanna get
yellow
this-
as you can
You
go.
want to get this higher.
You want to get into the
You
water
need to get
there.
that above a.
There's a little patch of icy water you want to fall into.
So then you're moving
6 with a drift of 1.
My hand's gonna suck.
But it's not gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
So I'm basically stuck there.
Yeah.
Really? Because I can go down.
It's me.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my bonus speed, I think. Wait, 1 second. So I'm moving 3. So we're on 1, 2, 3. Now, if I activate bonus speed, which gets me 3 more movement, 1, 2, 3, I would go over and I would take 2 dents.
Yeah.
Right.
Not a good idea. So we're just gonna do that, I think.
If this was just a straight piece,
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
it wouldn't be bad because there would be no more obstacles.
Right.
But I can't just run away with this now because of this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop over to the red, but I only want to pop over to the red one. So, well, that's not. Wait a minute. Is that what I'm only moving 2. Maybe I wanted to do that. Then I'm moving. Yeah, then I'm moving 4. Right? And still 1 to the red. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets me right there. Like it.
Oh, you gotta be on both of your hands.
Yeah, I got lots of ones.
Why don't you just like bust up the speed, man?
There's literally nothing I can do about it. I can.
How many dents do you have?
2.
I mean, you could just bump up the speed and just.
Just for sure go something even, because then you'll get a bonus of 5.
But I can't. I can do like that.
That's fine. You'll still get a better bonus than 9.
You'll go 5.
No, yeah, because you won't move at all because you'll be stalled.
Yeah, but I
you'll
get the bonus.
of 5.
Yeah,
you get 5.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
All right.
I can do that. That's what I was going to
4,
do.
5. There you go.
That's the only thing I can do.
Yeah. And you want to come into this corner anyway for here, and then you want to cut over. So you're in a good spot.
So it's back to you, sir.
I know. Change my break to 1. I'm gonna go 1, 2, drift, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna get some water.
What?
Oh god, I did not go what I wanted.
Can you watch my backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you covered.
Okay, so I would have 5.
The drift to 2.
1, 2 drift.
No, 2 drift.
1, 2.
Yeah. And then
3, 4, 5.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to stall out. If this was a straight piece, I'd feel pretty good.
But there's no like feature that I have to worry about.
Let's check it right.
Okay, so I go? All right, so I need to just have a speed of 3 is what you're saying. And do I want to drift towards yellow? Do you want to drift towards yellow? So if I do that, then I have a speed of 2, and I go 1 more towards the yellow. So I go 1, 2, right? That looks like it sets me up for good things.
So it's me?
Yeah.
One, two, three.
could take your bonus because it would give you damage.
Gotta do that.
I understand. All right. And back over here, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna place the 3 on top of my current 3 because I can.
And then
And
go.
you're just going to do your 5?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's 3 here and go 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
That looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, but I gotta go the other way.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fine. You just have a need of 4 or 5.
Yeah. 2s and 3s in the middle there is good.
Okay, so I'll be fine.
Put a 3.
Well, that's what I was worried about, needing a 4 or a 5.
So then black.
So if I use these 2 3s, and I can move 5.
You
1,
can
2,
go.
3, 4, 5.
And then you get
Yeah.
Probably don't want to take your bonus.
No, she took her bonus. Oh, 5?
Five.
Oh, yeah,
Five's
yeah.
just her movement.
Oh, yeah, she could
Doesn't want to
get,
take the
she would
bonus
hit the
because she would
wall.
hit the
So it's me, right?
Actually, at
I
this
think
point, it
red's
might be
actually on the
taken.
inside.
It
Yeah,
might be worth
because it
it.
switched with the line,
Yeah, I
right?
think it's
What
switched with
happens
the
if I
line.
hit the
If you hit the wall, you'll take a dent, but you'll be here.
I wouldn't do it for 1 point.
Well, the finish line's right there.
How many
Oh,
dents do you
okay.
have? 2, right? Or 1?
1 dent.
And I can't win next turn.
I mean, do you think you can set up a win next turn?
Oh, wait, I might be able to win next turn.
I say go for it at this point, right? Because you're number 2. Like, you need every little chance you get.
You do want to keep drifting over towards you.
Yeah, but you gotta move forward first. You have to have at least one straight. It can't be all drift.
Huh?
If I had a dent, I would have 3.
If I were to do
3
Yeah.
dents.
that, let me just look at see what that
How many
would
dents do you have now?
2.
1?
Oh, you only
don't-
have 1?
Yeah, you should
Go
take the
for it.
dent, so you'd be here.
On it?
But I don't know if I can set up a win because I have to move 1 drift.
I mean,
Yeah.
but it
You have to
doesn't
drift
matter.
twice.
Though. I mean, it gets you 1 space ahead, right?
Yeah.
Every little space counts.
Oh, I drift twice?
You have to drift twice because you got to get through this. It's a single row here. I was thinking about maybe just getting here and stalling.
I'll just take the dent, whatever.
Alright,
Twice.
so I'm going to play a 5 because that looks like fun. That shouldn't be any trouble at all coming up into this hairpin.
You actually need to, you're going to need to drift 3 times and get up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I have a drift of 3 and I'm going 4. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Yep.
Alright.
I might have this. It depends on what she can do.
I don't have
If you
it.
have it, then you probably might.
Alright. Choose your turn.
Well, if you get a move of 6 with 3 drift, you can cross the finish line.
She can come in on a diagonal.
I need a move of 5 with 3 drift, with 2 drift. Yeah, 4 wouldn't be good for me because it would only be 1 drift, and I got to drift twice. So I have to get I need a 5, which I do have.
Okay.
But if you can get through this with a 1 break, it sets you up.
Are you mushing dog sleds?
Yes. You would like this game.
Yeah.
You would really like this game.
You control the
So you need
diff.
1 break
It's
here?
incredibly thematic. It's because you get a lot of speed, but you hit that corner,
Yeah.
and then you got to hit the brakes. And if you don't hit the brakes enough, you're stuck in the corner, and you got to slow down to recorrect.
Kind of like Formula D. Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
It's a lot like that.
Formula D. Formula D.
You have
So-
that.
I don't have Formula D.
Oh, you don't?
No. I've only played it once. Someone else's copy. Don't even remember whose it was. But I really liked it. It is on my to-get list.
Yep.
I think
got-
you'll really like this one too.
Yeah. It's only like $30. You said.
No, it's like 50.
This one?
$30
This
for this
one.
picture.
This
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah. No. So I got.
I don't know whose
It's my
turn
turn.
it is.
But I don't have any movement. Like, oh, actually, I
You
got 1
have
movement.
1 and plus
And then a
5.
5.
Plus
Yeah.
your bonus, yeah.
Are you going to take the hit
Yeah.
for the bonus?
Yeah. Of course. It's only. Oh, that's right.
It'd be 2 dents.
No.
No, it's going to be...
Yeah.
2 dents.
Why
I
two
can't-
dents?
Because 5 plus is 1 natural movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'll take the 1 that I was going to. Or
The 2 dents? You want the 2 dents?
no, that's all I can do is that 1. That's the only thing I can do. I'm not taking my
This
bonus.
has been a brutal game for you.
So
No.
you take the bonus, you just
No,
take
I can't take. I already got 2 dents on me.
Yeah. You're just
I
going to
played
be
5. I got 8.
Yeah.
Minus 1 is 7. So 2 drifts, so 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Boom. Good game.
Now,
Well, she might be able to get across the line too.
'Cause-
But it's still
I don't
like-
think it matters, right? You still win.
no, because
Well, if she could get ahead of me, she would win.
the game we still take our turns
Yeah.
until it gets.
I can't get ahead of you because
But she could still cross the finish line, which would be a good feeling.
I can't cross the finish line this time.
You don't think you got it?
I need to drift twice.
Just go for it.
So I only have to
See what happens. Play down.
No, you need to drift 3 times.
drift 3 times, but I don't have to drift 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't play 2 at the same
yeah, true.
because of doing these 2. So it was awful that I did this. Because I could do 1 or 5. And that's all I could do.
Yeah, the 5 would give you a dent, but it gets you further.
So if I do 3,
So if I do 8, 7, but I have an end.
Yeah, you're gonna hit this. But the game's over. Well, unless you guys want to play out. But
I
I'm
don't.
good with
So
this.
the one person that was saying they live in Clarendon and following us on following me on Twitch
So I
now.
did that, got a dead. And then the next turn what I would have done is move to the red.
yeah, either one.
have any of
just
you all
gotta go
ever
around the
played
spots.
Jaipur?
I have not.
Okay. Does anyone play Jaipur?
Thank, well, thanks for sticking this out.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for teaching it to me, sir.
I really should have gone with a shorter board, I think.
I think it was fun.
Yeah.
Like you have to decide, oh, you don't want it again, or do I want to do this?
Once we got past there, it really sped.
Drifting.
So Jamie
That
here,
one is hard. So I don't know how to get because you have to calculate a certain
Hawaiian shirt guy, he won.
So you have to count. So technically, if you have 3
Yeah,
pieces, you can get
he
there.
won. He's the blue piece on the board.
Either way, but you have to be positioned properly.
So I'm not sure what game we're gonna play next. We'll figure that out in a little bit. If the stream does cut out, it's because I went to check something on my phone. But I just wanted to let you know that we'll figure out something coming up for whatever stream we play next.
I'll
figure it out.
Catch up.
We might play Arboretum.
And
I had one brave. It just some of it is luck, but some
Yeah.
of it is like thinking. But I think the 3-3 was a bad move. But I didn't want to move.
well, this was the killer, but you caught me here, and then you were on my heels the whole way. That was a really good job to catch up, because it can get tough.
Make decisions because a lot of times you're drifting one way and you're like, shit, now I have to go the other way.
Yeah.
So now it's 2
yeah.
turns to go.
You're like,
the other way.
you're like, oh, I did a great turn and I drifted in this spot, and then like, oh no, I got to drift the other way, and now I'm too much power on this
A lot of
side.
times where I was like, shit, well, if I move there, then we 7, I'll
No, we finished.
crash here.
Jamie
or
won.
crash. So I had to calculate to not crash until
We finished the board.
So that was good. It was kind of close. I saw there.
Yeah.
Almost.
Here's some bags. I don't know
The
who's.
theme is great, isn't it? Like the feeling of like crashing in the corners.
Well, I was invested in that while I was playing because sometimes I play these kind of games.
It was nice meeting you all.
You just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I just came from there. Are you the guy that always goes to the Bob Palace? Who was the guy that you were mentioning?
Oh, he doesn't come here anymore.
Jason.
Well, no, Paul. Well, Jason goes there too.
Jason goes there all the time.
They said there was this guy, he
some games
stayed
are
and
way
played
too
until like 2, and then he went to referee every single day.
This
Yeah,
game,
he came right home. Yeah.
There really is
We don't know
learning
Paul.
curve.
I might.
I'm so
Like once we got past here, everybody kind of knew what they were doing.
It's
and
so
then
good.
And then it's like, bam, I know what my turn is. I know where I
I've ever heard in my life.
am. It's not going clockwise, so I'm not like, oh, it's always after him.
Yeah.
So good.
And
What bag had the trees in them?
Right. I don't know. I like this. I do like the other one better because there's dice and, dice are just there's,
I think that's why I like this is because there's no dice.
yeah, that's probably.
Some people like
Now, could I
random.
buy this and give it to Jim and then make him give me his game because he hates playing dice games with me?
I love this game. I might end up getting this game.
Oh, it's not yours.
No, this is Pat's.
We got the guy who kept calling over to roll with me.
Yes.
Someone's piece is not in the little holster.
My piece is in my little holster.
Someone's piece is not in the right here.
Such a great game.
And it's only $30 for this game.
Yeah.
Which is much cheaper than Formula D. So I think that there's some. They think they have to pay royalties for some of the tracks because they're the actual tracks.
Yeah.
Do we want to do an Arboretum rematch?
Yeah.
Yes.
We should do Arboretum again, Brady.
I was so close.
And we'll put this
and
one
I
on
had no
Twitch.
idea what I was doing. Imagine if I knew the rules.
I know. It might have been a tie. You would have had to plant some trees.
Something fell.
Not really, not
I
too
thought
bad
something
Arboretum.
fell.
Well, I did just do it yesterday.
I'd play Bottle Up again, but not Arboretum.
Well,
You got screwed.
You did, yeah, but you did a good
Everybody
job
was
of
mean to
screwing
you.
Travis.
I screwed
Which I
you
enjoy.
unintentionally.
I
You
didn't.
screwed me.
Yeah.
That was
I love
I guess this bag is for.
I got you one, but apparently I should have gotten you four times. I'm game for whatever people want to do.
Do not lose trees. She's only lost one.
It seems like the trees would be a reasonable thing to
Yellow's in
find,
the yellow bag.
like, you know, in some sort of
Well, you don't need
garage
that
sale.
many because
No.
you can. Once
You
you
use
pass
the
it on
tree
the
for something else. You just put a block there and make it a tree. But you can go online and get Meeple. But the Meeple source has the trees. They charge. Yes.
It was all nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting
You guys are here on
Did you want your
Fridays,
water?
right?
Yeah.
Every Friday, and
Did
also
you want your water? You're good?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
also Wednesday nights at Silver Diner in Clarendon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's
I'm in
people
the city
playing
at the
games
moment,
almost
so-
all the time.
Every
Yeah.
night of the week there's something.
Yeah.
Orange is missing a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, have a wonderful evening, you all.
So nice to meet you. Tell me your name one more time.
Joshua.
Joshua. Nice to meet you, Joshua. RJ. You can
It's
ask
missing
me
the
100
holster,
times, I will
too.
not be offended. I have one name, so I just kept keeping
Me too.
So
It's definitely
Joshua.
mutual.
All right.
RJ.
Oh, trade. I got those trade.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
I know, right?
There's an extra one in there.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you
Pardon me,
guys
sir?
for my new website, funbash.com? Yeah,
What?
yes.
What, do you have a new website?
No, I have an idea for a website, funbash.com. Website for puns.
For what?
Puns.
Funbash.com, yes.
I think we did something wrong.
Well, several things. I'm sure we did several things wrong.
No, I think with the packing up we did something wrong.
You know,
There's an extra bag. and I
just
don't-
put the bag in the box and back away slowly. Nothing to see here. These are not the droids you're looking for. So how was work? Oh, $200. They were like completely exhausted.
It's spare bag.
Oh, I have one. See you.
You are?
I feel so.
I didn't know what time it
I'm done with that.
Do you want to end the stream?
is. Yeah, we're gonna end the stream for now. I want my phone.
Thanks for watching Snowtails.
I'll do it.
Well, if we pick it up again, feel free to watch. Yeah, sorry, third viewer, we're ending our stream. Came too late.